Yeah, y'all know Michael Jackson. Is it Michael Jackson? Doesn't matter if you're black or white, you know it. I don't know. That song's really loud as I started to press the live button. But hey, y'all. It's too bright. Hold on. I need a late night special effect. That's better for me. Hi, y'all. Happy, what the fuck is today? I almost said Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Mercury Day. Ooh, it's 8:44 and we're 40 seconds in. 44:44. I feel good. I feel great. My cup overflows. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I'm so excited to be here. I couldn't wait to do this live or just go live again. Well, I could wait. And now we're here. Anywho. Um, Today is July 30th, 2025. It is Mercury Day. Chiron went retrograde in Aries today with the other signs that are retrograde in Aries today. And I'm covering this because it lasts until January 2nd, 2026. Listings. As far as August readings go, we're going to start that next week. We got a lot going on in August, but between me and you. But I will showcase as we go along. But August will start next week. I need to cleanse, okay? Because I've absorbed. Communication, please, Spirit. A lot of energy. So I need to cleanse, reset before we get into August. We are in the energy of the AA portal, by the way. I feel like Chiron retrograde has a lot to do with what's being manifested with this 8-8 portal. Okay, let's pray. Let's get started. But I hope you had a good day. I hope you're having a good week. I am not in sync with the days. I really want to keep saying it's Tuesday. It's definitely not. It's almost Thursday. It's almost Jupiter day. Okay. Let us pray on this Mercury day. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, even Chiron. Thank you for allowing me to guide all 12 signs on this Chiron retrograde in Aries transit. Thank you for allowing me to be a divine guide. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude, Ashe. Thank you for divine protection. Prayer was a little different, but it's okay. So we have technically 4 decks, but I'm using 3 decks for each sign. One of the oracle decks will clarify if this is a spiritual transformation that's happening. And the other deck, if I'm called to use it, is more so, one is physical, one is spiritual. One is more so in the earthly plane, one is more so focused on the spiritual plane. We're using the chakra tarot for everyone, and then we have the advice oracle for everyone. And we're using the healing waters because this is Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. And my mom got me this deck. It's the only deck she's gotten me. So we're going to get the advice from that deck. What else do I want to say before we get into it? I have this sty on my eye and this shit hurts. Even though we're starting August next week, I will be back on Friday. Okay? Okay. Hi, Stacey. Okay. Anything else? As I mentioned, this started today. It lasts until January 2nd, 2026. We're going to ring the bell. We're going Pisces through Aries today. And then Friday, we'll deal with that on Friday when Friday comes, Venus Day. All right. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ring the bell between each sign. And let's get started. All right, Pisces. All right, hi Pisces. Let's see what Chiron retrograde in Aries is doing for you. Definitely see where you have Chiron in your chart. Everyone should see where they have Chiron in their chart. The sign, the house, that'll be the most impactful parts for you personally. If you want to get personal, because this is collective. All right. But that's interesting. Hold on. One second. All right, we're gonna restart Pisces Monday. Okay. All right, restarting the timestamp. I'm not gonna use a timer. Let's get started. Okay. Ooh, you have the sun. It's Leo season, the sun. So your 5th house is being highlighted at this time, the inner child. This is the chakra deck, so just flow. Also, your crown chakra is being highlighted because the sun does represent the crown chakra as well. Pisces energy does as well. You know, depending on which, I've said this before in a reading a while ago, but it's Mercury retrograde, so it's coming up again. But depending on the source that you are looking at, the crown chakra is ruled by Leo as well as Pisces. And depending on the source, it's just ruled by Pisces. So I just want to acknowledge that. And it's interesting because your original timestamp was 4 minutes in, but we started 6 minutes and 1 second. So with that duality, I do feel like there is a master of duality coming in. You're the 12th house as well. So, you know, you're in comparison to 8th house going deep. But as we've mentioned before, you don't like to go deep into the waters. But I feel like, you know, Chiron retrograde is going to push you into the depths of those waters so that you can truly shine how you're meant to. All right, you have, yeah. Damn. Hold up, wait. What happened? All majors, okay? So there is a transformation happening. You have the sun representing the crown. Oh, my right eye. You have the tower in reverse representing the solar plexus. You have justice in reverse representing the throat chakra. On the bottom, you have the magician representing the solar plexus. No, the sacral, I'm sorry. What I'm going to say, the solar plexus. Clarify the tower. 5 of Pentacles. So there's a shift out of poverty consciousness. I'm seeing like citing, like chanting. You could be doing a lot of, I don't know. It's like money affirmations, but it's not money affirmations. You know, more so affirming the abundance flowing to you effortlessly. Like not focusing on money specifically, but focusing on abundance specifically. Okay, it's like focusing on Empress energy, Queen of Pentacles energy, 9 of Pentacles energy, if that makes sense. But with the 5 of Coins being here, so your inner child, your childhood is being highlighted. Your parents are being highlighted, whether earth side or this is physical. So if you do have a parent that is transitioned, tap in on Friday, okay? As far as this is for the Pisces because I said I didn't mean to say physical, so we're gonna go with how spirit has it coming off of my tongue. So when it comes to any inner child wounds, issue, trauma, beef, whatever the fuck happened between you as a child and a living parent is being, I hear, dealt with. Like, that's not how I want to say it, but it's being dealt with. Clarify justice in reverse. I feel like, me personally, I don't like the word fair. You're going to hear me say that often. I don't like it because what the fuck is fair, you know? Especially in this world. Truly, what the fuck is fair? Okay? There's no comparison. Now, spiritually, that's a whole different ball game. This shit right here is ghetto as fuck. What the fuck is fair? Has it ever been fair? I feel like no, we're not even going to go down the rabbit hole. Back to you personally. Clarify justice in reverse, please. Thank you. One more. And what's up with the Magician? Thank you, thank you. BTW, your energy. It's a lot of majors here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 so far. You deny the heart of what it wants, okay? Yeah, 8 of coins. Okay, so you're denying the heart of what it wants. And it's interesting. The heart chakra is not even on the board, but it's very loud because I paused for a minute because they had me go back to your timestamps, 4 versus 6. The 4th chakra is the heart chakra. The 6th chakra is the third eye chakra, okay? You could definitely be focused on, I'm getting a self-help, self-betterment, but more so, again, that Empress energy. And even if you're masculine Pisces, it's more so the energy of wealth, abundance, legacy. Like that's what you're focused on. With you have the 5 of coins here to the 8 of coins, so the 5 of pentacles to the 8 of pentacles. So this retrograde, you're heavily focused on, it's like I'm getting building yourself up out of the gutter, and you could literally not be in the gutter, but in your perceived reality, you know, your Pisces Neptune energy, and Jupiter expands that because you're ruled by Jupiter as well. But it's this focus on, I don't like what I see for myself, so I'm going to do what I have to do to change it. But it does feel like there's in the past, and even in the age of Pisces, because we are in the age of Aquarius now, but even in your age, you initiated a lot of things in situations and lifestyles specifically out of resentment, out of what's Nicki Minaj's song? You know, she's a Sag. I was about to call you a Sag. Look up where you have Sagittarius. You are definitely not a Sag, Pisces. But Sagittarius is now 9th house energy, winter 9 year. But did it on them. But it's more so how everyone remixed it to more so a shitted on them version. And I feel like, you know, a lot of things, it's like you may have made certain actions. How do I say this? God help me say it the right way. It's like certain moves you have made, you really thought it was, again, self-help, self-betterment. But more so it was in resentment for how you were raised. That's how I'm getting. And it's like, you know, Leo season for some of you can be very, very triggering on the heart chakra at this time. And it's like you could be ignoring, like trying to shift out of matters of the heart and more so shift on what you're trying to manifest with that third eye energy. What is the vision? Write the vision, make it plain. You could be doing a lot of scripting at this time too, a lot of journaling as a way to manifest. But there needs to be, it's like nothing, something is not able to peak because the root hasn't been dealt with, which is the inner child. And the inner child is a focus throughout this retrograde between now and January. And it's very interesting because this shit starts in summer solstice, but it ends in winter solstice. So it's like whatever you think is truly giving you happiness, love, joy. The sun is the happiest fucking card in the deck. Realizing Tower in reverse that it's truly not what the fuck it is. It's not what it seems. Realizing the illusions in your everyday reality, and truly it's like facing facing the dislikes about yourself and knowing where the root of those dislikes come from, for you to truly know how to transmute that. Because right now it's like you're manifesting from it's heartbreak. It's not even anger. It's not even sad. It's true heartbreak, but heartbreak from back then. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not gonna cry. I hear that song, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna something, I'm not gonna shed no tears. And that's why it's like, again, you're trying to shift from the heart to the third eye. And it's like, no, it's like spirit will block the third eye for you to deal with the heart. Okay, from the ground up, from the root up. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's move on. So this is physical. We grabbed the physical deck for you. Pay attention, transformation. Hi y'all. I hear that song, Hey Now You're an All-Star. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know them, but that song. Get your show on, go play. And the inner child, maybe you need to play. I feel like You're taking something way too seriously. It's like you're forgetting you're in this world and not of it. Yeah, gratitude, confirmation. I feel like when you recall that energy, recall that thought, that's your saving grace each and every time. I hear the gospel song, yeah, peace. Looking at yourself, saying what you don't like. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit, give me the word, something for new life. I don't know the artist. So we, look, family, your childhood. All right. I'm seeing the word reconciliation. Pay attention. So this is interesting. This is mother energy. I hear whether a physical or spiritual side. It's like someone's mother is praying for this, or someone's mother is ensuring this. Like, it's like, okay, like say for instance, if your mother has transitioned, right? Condolences, but truly not condolences, because they're living a better life, trust me. But condolences on the physical side, that's not the point. Anywho, it's like I see someone's mother with the chessboard, and she's like meticulously putting pieces together, but in the form of family. Now, family is not always bloodline, it's also what we make it, but I hear it's all connected. It's truly all connected. And I feel like you're realizing that this could be from a mother figure in your life as well, because again, this is physical as well. So pay attention to, I hear the affirmations and the confirmations of what your heart has been speaking. Going back to that gospel song, someone could have, whoever this is, could have been very religious or is very religious. Yeah, you have Mami Wada memory. Yes, giving mother energy, the womb. Oya protection, which I love, the mother of 9. Ego death, you need to swallow your pride. Solitude in reverse, it's time to, it's like whatever icebox, whatever hibernation, whatever closed door, it's about to be opened. Yeah, bliss is upright with ego death. So it's definitely giving breakdown for a breakthrough. Yeah, union is on the bottom. And for a lot of you, if you are looking for a divine partner, you are not able to connect with them until this is done. For some of you, hearing that is motivation. Honestly, on some real shit, that's sad, because it should truly be done for you versus, you know, the seeking of another. But it is what it is. We got, I hear we have to talk to them, how we can get to them. So to each its own, okay? It's like you miss someone, but your pride is like, do y'all know that song Monica by Monica? Hell No. Is that one that After the Storm album? Let me see. Where's my phone? Let me see real quick. Or it might be The Makings of Me. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Hell No, Monica. Bitch, no, that's not what I asked for. What's the album? It's the 17th. Pay attention to the 17th of the months between now and January. Or maybe you need to go back to July 17th. I don't know. Oh, please. Album. It's The Makings of Me. So yeah, this is a part of your rebirth. Yeah, great diviner, where whether you want to accept it now or not, it's time to it's like definitely give this time to step into your North Node. We're gonna leave it there. But heavy energy on pay attention. Also, for a lot of you, time is limited. Yeah, healing. You know, not everyone is promised tomorrow. That's what I mean by that. So there is a sense of urgency with this. Yeah, you could be taking your sweet time. Whether you choose to walk it that way or not, Spirit's gonna, divine intervention will come to play. So let's see what the advice is, and then we're moving on to Aquarius. Baby. I'm not going to say it how I'm hearing it, but pride will stunt your growth. Okay? From a Leo to a Pisces. Pride will stunt your growth. Humility will take you places and open doors, just like, you know, miracles. You have the power to move mountains type of energy. Miracles do exist. But you have into the unknown in reverse. Now, into the unknown upright says underworld, death, courage, facing your fears. So you're gonna be pushed into this because it's in, oh, my nose is itching, in reverse. I'm getting your ancestors are about to shake a room. This is, for some of you, this does go back to when you were in the womb. You have birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? But it fell in reverse. It just flew. I don't know what the fuck, how it did. Fell out of my hand upright. So, again, breakdown for a breakthrough. This is a rebirth for you. We're in the year of the snake. So there's some energy that needs to be shed. There's some courage that needs to be had. There's some fears that need to be faced. And we talked about going into the depths of the waters in order for you to come out brand new, okay? Which is a representation of the underworld. The depths of, we don't know what the fuck is deep down in the ocean, okay? And then we have King Tide in reverse. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. So I don't know where your part of fortune is in your birth chart, but if you truly desire wealth, you have to deal with the inner child. She or he cannot be escaped, or he or she will forever sabotage what is to come because it's unhealed, if that makes sense. Okay, all right, moving on. Love you. God bless you. I'm about to ring the bell. How long were we there? 14 minutes. Okay. Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Hi, Amanda. The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Aquarius. What's happening? You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're learning how to trust yourself more. It's not really giving believing your intuition. I can't describe it yet. Give me a moment. Aquarius. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Two of Swords upright, the Knight of Swords upright. It's giving hella surprises. King of Cups. This is all about you, though. You're about to have some form of an emotional breakthrough. You are air energy, but you're also known as the water bear. And I feel like you're about to have an emotional breakthrough. Your abundance blockages have to do with are connected to your emotional blockages. Yeah. You're definitely, to reiterate how I started this message, you're definitely learning how to trust yourself more. You're also about to become very, hold on. It's not, the energy of the cards looks restricted, but it's not giving restricted. It just feels like, it's like an emotional breakthrough leads you to a certain personal revolution that leads you to some boss shit. Like you start with the Seven of Wands in reverse and you end with the King of Cups upright. I thought this was the King of Wands the whole time, but in saying it's the King of Cups. So yeah, there's an emotional breakthrough, but you are, it's surrounded by surprises. Let me just keep getting the story, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of healing, Three of Swords in reverse. What's up with that? There's a financial shift coming. Who is this? Aquarius. So for some of you, a lot of you think that, let me just preface this by saying, I'm not saying that this is not possible, okay? But I'm going to just tell you what I see. Okay, so especially with the Two of Swords being in the center of this, a lot of you think or have this specific vision or perception or whatever it is that, I don't know if it's like you have to achieve it, there's something about self-sufficiency and okay, let me say it a different way. Your Empress, Emperor energy, your tribe, your community, everything is outside, okay? Like truly, it's outside waiting for you, right? But it's interesting because you're focused on a specific level of achievement. I feel like you have multiple levels and goals that you desire to achieve, but there's one, maybe two, but one is being highlighted in this message I'm giving to you right now in specific that you want to achieve. And I feel like this is connected to the zeros in your bank account, okay? And yeah, I like this way better. Thank you, Spirit. Saying it this way better. Um, it's like as you're focused on that, someone's focused on you, but you're completely blind to it, all right? However, I do, for a lot of you, it's given like marrying into money, like your wealth comes from marrying into money. And that's when I started to say, not to say that this cannot be achieved like for you personally, but it more so feels like, I don't know, it you have this subconscious narrative. The key word is subconscious, okay? Narrative in your psyche that it's like, how do I help me, God? Your thinking process is heavily connected to your actions. I mean, most people are, but it's very different for you. You're Aquarius, okay? Anywho, so with that being said, it's like, you hear that thunder? That shit came out of nowhere. Okay, let's move on. So 9/12, September 12th, pay attention to that day because that's when that happened. The thunder, that was wild. But it's, fuck, the thunder threw me off. Spirit, bring me back, bring me back, bring me back. Okay, so thank you. I was mentioning your the way that you think and the way that you move toward action. So it's not necessarily lack, it's not necessarily poverty, but theirs is, it's like this determination of I cannot be without. So with this unconscious subconscious determination of I cannot be without, I refuse to be without, it's like doing all of these things, being heavily connected to your masculine energy, King of Cups. So I keep wanting to say the King of Wands and it's the King of Cups. So it's like you need to slow down, again, emotional breakthrough, and tap into your emotions to truly have the fulfillment that you desire. But it's like, no, you're heavily earth-based. Like you're, I don't know. It's just, let me stop overthinking it because this is your energy. Overthinking some shit, okay? Air energy. Oh, be overthinking, overanalyzing, just doing the fucking most. Okay, no, we're not here to do that. We're here for clarity. Okay? Okay. So speaking from a place of clarity, it's like you're focused on the bag, and Spirit wants you to focus on the emotional breakthroughs. I'm being very mindful of my words and not saying, you know, being focused on dating, whatever the case may be. But emotional breakthrough, that could deal with self-love, that could deal with shit, people that you've been distant from that really ride for you, die for you, you know, instead of leaving them out in the cold, distancing yourself, spending time with them. We could break this down in a multitude of ways, but emotional breakthrough, things that make the heart feel as light as a feather type shit. Okay, your opposite sign is Leo. We're in Leo season. So what makes the inner child happy? Like, what makes you not think about the chaos and the problems in the world and shit like that? Like, I don't know what puts you in the energy of my cup overflows. Like, whatever that is for you, that Chiron retrograde is bringing a focus to that, and anything that distracts you from that is being removed, okay? But also, where you choose to push forward with me conflicting this King of Cups and the King of Wands is not even on the board, but the Queen of Wands is here, okay? But the King of Wands is not. With you wanting to be whatever you're trying to push forward, if your heart, if you're not having an emotional connection or emotional breakthrough to that as well, it will kind of be slowed down and stagnated and stopped until you deal with that. Okay, the Two of Swords is blocking the heart chakra. Okay, and the heart is the four. The four is about stability. So yes, does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. It was a little long-winded, my bad, but we got there. Yeah, Ten of Wands, it's sideways, but the Devil is in reverse. You need to, I feel like you release through connecting. I can't quite explain it any other way, but it's like connecting with the people, because you're the 11th house. You're for the people. Okay, you're made to be for the people, to make the change for the people. Yeah, Judgment on the bottom, to fucking rebel against this bullshit, okay, and make a change. But in order to do that, you truly have to be emotionally connected to it. And that's what truly ignites the passion. Is, oh, that was my air. I was about to say, what the fuck is that outside? But I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna end it there. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so this is, we're using the spiritual deck for you, Aquarius. You should, what the fuck, did I even do that? I've done so many retrograde videos, hold on. Did we do a Mars retrograde? Is there a Mars retrograde coming? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so Mars retrograde. Mars is in retrograde right now? No. Okay, Mars was retrograde December 6, 2024 through February 23rd, 2025. The next one is February 20. Hold on, what? No. What year are we in? 2025? So you go back to December. Mars went retrograde in Leo December 6, 2024. Okay? I feel like you need to go back between December 6th and January 6th, okay? What happened? That, whatever happened during that time frame, yeah, beloved, radical acceptance. It is what it is. I hear stop fighting for it. Hold on, when is the next one? The next Mars retrograde is January 10th of next year. Hold on, no. Is that right? Spent too much time here. Okay, you can look it up on your own if you like. But this does end January 2nd. So Let's keep let's keep pushing. Let's keep pulling. You have beloved radical acceptance. You have caterpillar opportunity. So look. Hold on. What's peeking out? Horn cactus, resourcefulness, dances on one foot. Okay. So I feel like this Chiron retrograde, it's like this beloved radical acceptance is accepting your purpose, accepting your calling. Remember how I just mentioned, like, connecting with others is, you see how all of this is like the mother cat and her kittens, but either way they're all connected. Opportunities, right? It's like you trying to do everything in-house versus outside with the people. Again, you're supposed to be for the people. Is you not honoring your sacred contract, your purpose on this earth. But something is going to be revealed to you with this unmarked trail revelation. And it's, I don't know, it feels like more so something being prophesized to you. And if it's not prophesized to you, it's more so spirit fucking, I don't know, there's a dream that is, it's like fucking, I hear memorabilia, but it feels like, I don't know, a dream that's a reality, but it's more so a projection of your future. It's giving me this show I just started watching, the Lazarus Project, the Lazarus Effect on Netflix. I don't know, but how they can see the shit from the past and all that shit. It's given, and you see how this corn cactus, like the third eye is low-key lit. Like you have to look at it to see, but if you were just to glance, you would miss it type of energy. It's like that. And with dances on one foot, balancing act 9, this is happening in 2025 before we shift into the astrological new year of 2026, which is March 2026, okay? Okay, does that make sense? So pay attention, look into the energy of the cactus. Also with resourcefulness, it's more so giving, like, if you can do it yourself, you're going to do it yourself. You're also going to realize, I don't know, I feel like a lot of you may know that you're strong, you're powerful, whatever the case may be, but you don't know the magnitude of it. I feel like that's being emphasized to you as well. Also, if you don't like attention, you're about to get comfortable with it, okay? If you, I don't know, some of you, it's like you don't like large crowds. It's something like that. It is a lot of energy, the absorbing of energy, but you're built to navigate it. You're meant to navigate it is what I'm getting, okay? Anything else? You have galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Yeah, go back to December 6th for sure. I hear what was once lost will now be found. Yeah, and in the hand, the universe is your partner. It was in reverse, but it landed upright. So with this energy, and we have 31 days in July. So I hear God is not forgot. I don't know. It's more so giving your reading the 2 owls and answered prayer. Or it's like, you know, whatever it's like finally accepting that something is yours. You know, it's kind of like not wanting to hold on too tight because it may be lost, but somehow it being affirmed that it's solidified. It's like if the physical doesn't solidify you, again, this is very spiritual, the universe will solidify you, okay? Here, nothing's more powerful than God, which is true. All right, what's the advice for Aquarius throughout this transit? You have into the unknown upright. Pisces had it reversed, but underworld, death, courage, facing your fears. I'm gonna repull them. Advice for Aquarius, please. Chiron retrograde. I keep wanting to say Mars retrograde. You could have natally Mars retrograde. I don't know. Or when we have the next one. I'm seeing someone's grandmother say, pull your britches up. But it's like you need to get comfortable with a new territory, a new dynamic. I don't know. It just feels like you're about to step into a part of your life. You may have dreamed of it, but it's about to be a reality. I can't. It's hard. Yeah, it's very hard to articulate. But with the 2 of Swords energy being the center, it's kind of meant to be that way. So you have metamorphosis in reverse. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. Again, this is a reflection of that beloved radical acceptance energy that was in, that was upright. But with this being in reverse, you're not. It's like you're not wanting to get too comfortable with something, which is understandable. We should never get too comfortable. But again, something is yours. Like it's you may be used to Indian givers, like people give it and then they take it away. Like no. It's give it, then it's yours, okay? Anything else for Aquarius? On the bottom, you have the Water Oracle. Ooh, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. That's an unmarked trail revelation, so it's coming. This card definitely gives like Mother Mary. But it's like you were chosen, just like she was chosen, okay? All right, I love you. Moving on to Capricorn. I want some tea. Let me ring the bell. Hi, Capricorn. Okay, let's see. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Capricorn. Damn, you came out in reverse. It's giving new identity, but it's more so giving and tapping into your opposite energy. Cancer, yeah, the Ace of Cups just came out. Your opposite energy. It's also giving, I don't know, some of you are becoming soft-hearted, Capricorn. You also have the Empress in reverse. If you don't know how to attract, you're gonna learn this season. You got a lot of majors too. So you have the Devil in reverse, the Ace of Cups upright, the Empress in reverse, the Lovers upright, the High Priestess in reverse. Here, Distant Lover by Boosie. Death in reverse. Whoever you're refusing to let go is getting cut off. Someone may fall off the scene. Like, I don't know, you may get ghosted. Someone may ghost you. Something's on repeat that's about to end. Yeah, you're going to be in your feelings, but this, I hear it's been a long time coming. It should have happened a long time ago. But it is what it is. Everything for a reason, right? Also, you're going to realize once something is released, once you release it, God release it, however it's released, that it's given, I'm seeing the Seller Gateway activation card. Let me show you. It's also giving Stella got her groove back, okay? But hold on. What card did I say? Stellar Gateway activation. Oh no, that's not it. Where are you? Oh, here it is. This one. This one. It's that Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Also, for those of you that you know, I don't know. For some of you, you have someone in rotation. It's like, you know, someone that whenever you're alone, you fuck with them type of energy. That's being cut the fuck off, okay? Um I hear that's been a long time coming too. But also, if you have been single for quite some time, that's changing. I don't think you'll necessarily be like in a relationship, some of you. Most of you, you will definitely be dating by the time this transit ends in January of next year. I feel like for some of you, for the first time in a long time, you're gonna have a Valentine. I hear that's not your that's not your friend. You have the Ace of Cups as well as the Ace of Coins. So there's emotional fulfillment coming as well as a new financial opportunity. This could be a new job. This could be a success of a business of yours. This could be, I don't know, something. There's a new financial opportunity coming. Okay. I see the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse is giving the High Priestess in reverse. We'll deal with that in a second. Why is the High Priestess in reverse for Capricorn? The Eight of Cups. So you may think that something is meant to be a part of your life forever, but that's about to change. You're not expecting something to change, or you're not expecting something or someone to leave your life, or vice versa, however the shoe fits. But there's an ending coming. Here, people are shocked. Strength in reverse. Who is this? Capricorn, could be with a Leo. Doesn't have to be. You're in reverse as well as Leo's in reverse, so I don't know what the fuck. Five of Wands. Who is this? It's definitely with fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a, I don't know if it's a group dynamic, but two or more is a group. So take that how it resonates. Princess of Wands, though. The buck deer. It's been a lot of buck deer in my backyard. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. So there, why does this need to happen? Based on, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 majors here. I know we need to deal with this. Yeah, it's time to move into a new direction. And you have the Lovers here upright. Somebody, okay, let me tell you something. Somebody that you are friends with in this life, you were lovers with in a past life, okay? I don't think there's ever been a line crossed in this life. But it's all connected, all right? Whoever this person is, you think it's fulfilling, but it's truly a block. Yeah, they're a block. But this is some shit. It's like it don't make sense in this lifetime, but honey, if you were to see the past life, it would make total sense is what I'm getting. I hear no questions asked. But it's an unhealthy attachment, which is why we started with your energy in reverse. I don't know, it's something like you're not you. It's like you are unable to be your true self around someone, which is why you see with this Lovers is her looking like she's standing physically alone, but there's this mental picture of something that's not, it's not true. Whoever this is as well, there's a lot that you don't know. With the High Priestess being in reverse, my sister is calling.
What's the call?
I'm on YouTube live, so I'll text it to you.
Okay.
Hold on. She's a Cancer, throat chakra. I don't even know why the fuck she asked for that. But Queen of Cups, yeah, water energy. But strength is in reverse. So we will go back to Cancer, which is 7, the Chariot. The Devil in reverse goes back to 14, Temperance, Sag. Okay. Who's this, Capricorn? Cancer's your opposite though. Your opposite. And I said you were stepping into your opposite energy. Okay, it's connecting. But hold on, this is some other shit, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for that affirmation. I don't know, it just feels like an Akashic contract is finished. Yeah, something can no longer grow, something is no longer fertile. It's something is unhealthy to the root chakra, or something is not built on a stable foundation. There's too many opinions involved too. I don't know what the fuck this is. So many opinions involved. Yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. There's some deception here too that someone's unaware of as well. It's a lot of swords here. We've got the Princess of Swords, the 6 of Swords. Yeah, there's too much chatter creating mental chaos, which is... I don't know what this... It's like someone's surroundings, going back to that 5 of Wands energy in reverse. Someone's surroundings are very fucking toxic, but very fucking influential, okay? And whoever is influencing wherever the fuck the opinions are coming from, I just hear are wrong. I don't know who the fuck is saying that. Yeah, two of coins, but someone can't realize this. And I feel like, I don't know, I hear it's a spiritual separation happening. Yeah, who the fuck are these people? 5 of Wands in reverse. And because, I don't know, there's a spiritual separation happening because of these people. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but your reality will make sense. Yeah, 3 of Coins in reverse. It's something about who the fuck are all these people? All these hands, all of this. I just hear shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. I don't know. The energy just got real aggressive. Who is this, Capricorn? But 10 of Wands, enough is enough. Something is... I hear all torn out, worn out. I don't fucking know. Something out. High Priestess in reverse. It's like something is sucking someone's light energy. Personal power, solar plexus. Or it's like if you tend to get energy from groups of people, I don't know, that shit is about to change. Somebody's about to be alone. And that could be why you're stepping into that Cancer energy, because you truly need to learn how to mother yourself. I hear pick yourself up, build yourself up type shit. I don't know. Let's move on. This is very spiritual for you. And you also have sacred contracts in reverse. It fell on the floor, so we're going to keep it. I was about to put it back. It fell upright. Yeah. You could be seeing 7s at this time. You're seeing 7s. Things are ending, doors are closing, and doors are opening. Yeah, the crossing initiation. 444 on the timer when I looked up. Donnie McClurkin, speak to my heart. Yeah, there's change coming. Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure, the number 5. A lot of unexpected change though. And this is all life, a lot of life lessons. Completion of certain lessons, certain cycles that you've been in for a very long time. And then finally, yeah, you have limitless possibility, and then connectivity in reverse. Things are being dismantled. Relationships are ending for new, real ones, solid ones to begin. I hear people that aren't shicey behind your back. People that judge you behind your back. You have the wellspring. What are you really thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. It's in reverse because you're stepping into Cancer energy, so you're about to be focused on that body care, taking it, self-care, okay? Your own wellspring. Focus on your cups and whether they're filled or not. Anything else? You have making waves, momentum is building, it's your time, achievements, okay? So you're gonna definitely accomplish something. And then lastly, you have the healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal is safe to stop, which is more so iterating you step into your opposite energy to really heal yourself. But like a lot of you are learning, are getting into the lesson and mastery of self-healing, okay? All right, I love you. God bless you, Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. Let me ring the bell. Let's see what this Chiron retrograde in Aries is doing for you, Sagittarius. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Sag. Basic training. The Emperor, Sagittarius. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Chiron. The Lovers in reverse. What's that song? Loving me, what is it? Loving you, loving me. Why would you want to break up? Why would you want to break up? Who is this? Chiron retrograde in Aries for Sag. What the fuck is this? Your ego is being highlighted at this time. Hell yeah. What else? Anything else? For Sag? Okay, so this Chiron retrograde in the Aries transit is definitely highlighting your ego. There's a disconnect between how you handle how you handle yourself in the physical versus how you desire to be perceived in the spiritual. I'm not even gonna try to repeat what the fuck I just said. Okay, but that energy. What am I missing? Okay, so you have the Emperor upright, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Two of Coins, which would be the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Star is in reverse, the Eight of Swords is in reverse, the Queen of Coins is upright, and the Princess of Coins is upright. So And then when I ask, what am I missing? You have the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands. A lot of you are moving, whether you are planning this or not. There's movement happening, moving. That's for some of you. Others of you, the more money that you have, the more confident that you are. Yeah. The more money that you have, the more confident that you are. The more that you receive from others, the more confident that you are. The more, whatever this is that makes you more confident, it's an external resource, okay? Because it's an external resource that is validating your confidence, that's a problem. Which is being highlighted throughout this transit for you. Now, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, you are seeing this retrograde is highlighting where your heart chakra is blocked, also where your mind and heart are misaligned. It's also showing you how certain mind and heart misalignments that you have are preventing you from walking through certain doors that you desire to be opened. Also, this star in reverse is really bothering me, okay? We're going to get deeper into that in a second. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is positive, and the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is positive as well, with the Four of Wands, though. So a lot of you question your heart, but you're healing through that energy of questioning the heart and just following the heart, okay? Following your heart, it's giving more so a fulfilling life. But why is the star in reverse? Because the star in reverse, you know, the star represents healing, rejuvenation, recovery after the tower moment, after some shit has fallen apart. But this is, with it being reversed, it's a reflection of, we have to go back to the tower. So there is a major shift happening again. Something, for some of you, it's in regards to a move. For a lot of you, it's like you keep asking for peace, but yet you keep involving yourself in environments that do not bring peace. So those environments that do not bring peace are ending. It's like some shit like that. But this star in reverse feels like manipulation, which is why I don't like it. The King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune fell out. But then we have this Princess of... Look at her. This is the heart chakra, but look at her and her face and this cup. Like, this is like showing up as giving a fuck, like showing up, giving an offering when you truly don't give a fuck, okay? The energy is irritating me. Because again, something in the physical is not aligning in the spirit. I don't know. Something is off. But the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands is playing the part that all is well, when it's truly not. What's the result of this? Two of Swords in reverse. Clarity is definitely coming in. That goes back to the Ace of Swords. And then Seven of Wands. Who is this? They're separated by a bond. Now, going back to what I was stating about confidence coming from an external resource, winter solstice, that could be changing. Or like that transition from autumn to winter. Excuse me, that time frame, something could be changing. Someone's deception is about to be revealed. Who's being deceptive? What's it's earth energy? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Because the King of Cups is in reverse. The opposite of water is earth. Yeah, and then you have earth energy here, the Five of Pentacles. It's an earth sign that you're connected to. They could be a part of your, I hear a crew, group, I don't know. But there's an earth sign here. Here, shit's about to blow up. Not literally, though. I mean, it could be, but not like fire speaking. Yeah, death. Shit is about to... It's about to blow up, to end. So, yeah, this could be going down in winter. Something about a major difference between summer and winter for you, Sag. But yeah, you end fall, right? Hold on. Yeah, you do. You're the last season of fall. Yeah, Ace of Coins, but it was in reverse. There's something ending with an earth sign. I don't know who it is, but it's someone close to you. Some of you is somebody you live with. For others of you, it's just like who you hit up to go out. They are part of that crew. Yeah. Four of Coins in reverse. That's done. Let's use the Earth deck for you. Sagittarius. So the first card I saw was Ego Death. This could be someone that boosts your ego too. I hear they do it for their own gain. I don't know. There's some type of very unhealthy energy exchange though. Here, you don't even know it. You have Spirit Act in reverse. I hear that song I don't like. Fuck, nigga, that's the shit I don't like. I don't know. Something is very, spirit is, it's not aligned spiritually. Spirit and act is spiritual versus physical. It's a fucking, something is off, okay? I cannot iterate that enough. It's very fake. It's very off. I don't know, but it's like a poison to shit that's real. I can't explain it. Yeah, so for some of you, again, you've been asking for peace that surpasses all understanding. Shit is about to end that does not bring that, that does not reflect that, that is not an energy of that. With tradition, this could be someone in your family, I don't know, but like I said, it's someone that you do shit with, okay? It's someone that's close to you. Anything else? Yes, solo magic in reverse. You've been very resistant with doing something solo dolo. Again, it's something to do with your confidence. That's about to change. Feel like you're going to be pushed into it. What was that? Yeah, autonomy. That was the card I saw. You're going to be pushed into doing it solo. You got the power, Sag. It's like it's time for the archer to be the archer. Yeah, balance, chaos is in reverse. Something is very chaotic, but it's like you're too deep. You're too deeply involved to even realize it. Pay attention came out. So you're about to see there's a change coming. Something is not unconditional love. It's fake as fuck. And the animals could be sending signals too, okay? All of the animals. I hear the big boys, but no, because yeah, his hand is on the tiger, but there's something. Pay attention to the animals that show up in your dreams. Also, if you have a dream journal, go back to those dreams where you saw big animals. Yeah, that's significant. But with gratitude, when it's all said and done, you will be truly thankful for this realization and this experience. But yeah, clarity is in reverse. Wisdom is in reverse. It's giving they know not what they do, but it's like you have no idea how people are manipulating you or playing on your energy. Yeah, something, there's about to be a breakup. It doesn't have to be an actual, like, honey, breakups happen all the time. Friends, jobs, fuck, relationships, fuck buddies, schools, cars, homes, you know. There's so many ways to break up. So don't limit your mindset to what it could be. It could be anything. Hi, Junie. Yeah, the rainbow. Sweet relief, baby. New beginnings, a new way forward. So you have gentle force in reverse. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. You could be very, I hear fast life somehow, some way. I don't know, or always on the go. You're about to be slowed down. It's giving Bobby Valentino slow down. And then you have ride the waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. So this may be a triggering time, but it's needed. And then you have on the bottom, planetary waves, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. I don't feel like you've been around your soul team. It's like whoever's getting a lot of your energy is not aligned with you. And then it's like misalignment is being created for those that are in alignment. I don't know. It's very cause and effect deeply. Okay? Very deeply, yeah. Deep sea diving wave. I said deeply and I split to deep sea diving. Way of the mystic, learn through experiencing death. So you're pay attention to the triggers and all of that. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you, Scorpio. I need to make some tea. I don't want to get up though. Scorpio, Chiron, retrograde in Aries. What happens to the music? Please don't stop the music. So Scorpio, this is very spiritual for you as well. Your ancestors are heavily involved in this transit. So definitely see what you got going on with Chiron in your birth chart. Wherever it is, that's where your ancestors are heavy throughout this transit. Yeah, the frogs just got hella loud. I do feel like the frog is your spirit animal. I don't gamble or anything, but what is a flush? Hold on, what is a flush? You have the Hierophant. Let me look it up. So I don't know what it is, but something. What is it? Hold on. What is a flush? A flush is a card hand containing 5 cards of the same suit, regardless of rank order. It's a strong poker hand that ranks 5th and can beat hands like 3 of a kind and straight. In poker, a flush draw, also known as a 4 flush, occurs when a player... Okay, no. A flush can be described as a king high or a king 10 high if the cards are in sequential ranks, such as King of clubs, 10 of clubs, 7 of clubs, 6 of clubs, 4 of clubs. Okay, I understand. Okay. So 5 cards, same suits, same lineage. Okay, I get it. All right, thank you. All right, moving on. Scorpio, Chiron retrograde in Aries. You're definitely about to connect with your tribe if you haven't. Things are changing when it comes to work. You're about to be of more of service to the collective than you have been before. It's a part of an initiation. Where is the fucking music? Thank you. It's part of a lesson too. Scorpio. 2 of Cups. If you don't know how to balance fulfilling your purpose and a partnership, you're about to learn how to, okay? Some of you could be falling in love with like a teacher or a mentor. I don't know how to take that. But there's someone that you look up to, but it's given the song Feeling This by Profile. It's unexpectedly though. Five of Swords, yeah, it's gonna put you in a lot of mental conflict, honey. It's like you're gonna try to like ignore it, but it's like that energy that lives in your mind rent free. Rent free. What the hell? What the helly? Scorpio. Yeah, okay. All right, let me tell you something. So a lot of you have this bad habit, right? Not all of you, some of you, but it's like when your heart starts to flutter, honey, when not your organs, I don't like how that sounds, but when your heart and your sexual body parts, I'll say that, starts to flutter, you tend to get distracted, whether you realize this pattern or not. You get distracted in some area of your life. When I say distracted, like you tend to fall off in one area and then have to overextend where you fall off. So you're learning how to balance those two areas of your life together with the Two of Cups. I also feel like, I don't know, it just feels like something is forbidden that you want. I don't know. And I feel like it's you want it more because it's forbidden. You want it more because now it's like you have this, some of you have this thing, it's like if it's forbidden, you want it more, so you find a way to go after it. I don't know. It gives Scorpio, but that's what this is giving. Yeah, your energy came out. Death. What's this that I can't see? The Magician. You see, it's like this teacher, student-teacher dynamic. I don't know what this is. Like, who this is. I know what it is, but I don't know who it is. For you, but this is giving me, I know it's Mercury retrograde and all, but it's like, there have been many, not many, one in particular. I had a friend for a very long time. She was my best friend. She actually introduced me to this world. And a lot of people used to think that we had sex, and we had never had sex before. But we were so close, like people swore up and down, like we was that and we wasn't. Like there were so many times we both had to be like, no, it's not that. It's not what it looks like, right? But, and I feel like with this dynamic, like I hear in the future, like that closeness, Two of Cups, is people, I don't know, it's like partners have no reason to distrust, but they will distrust type of energy. I don't know. I hear the connection is, it's not of this world, right? I don't know what the fuck, but this is going to be a problem in the future. But there's also a problem, right? For some of you it's right now, but a problem throughout this transit, because you're going to realize, I don't know, it's like the feelings, you see how her heart, her hand is a heart over her womb, like it's very sacred. That's what this is giving. It's a very sacred journey that you and somebody else is on, and this is about you, but at the same time, like Chiron is the wounded healer, so it's like this energy, it helps heal you. I don't know how to say it any other way, okay? Okay, what's this? Death, Eight of Wands in reverse. What's that for? Where you have restricted yourself, or where you've been holding back, you about to bust down, bust through something. You're truly about to give all of you in regards to some aspect of your life. It's like you're about to take yourself out of jail. I don't know how you've been restricting yourself, but you're about to unrestrict it. What is this, though? What is this? All of these are reversed. Why? What fell? You gotta get up. Are we done with the message? Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think we're done with the message. That's what you need to know. Okay, so there's a change coming, but you are about to step out and show out. I do feel like this is the rest of 2025 going into 2026 where you have restricted yourself, where you told yourself no. All of that is ending. But again, it's connected to you being a part of service. So if you've been like, no, I'm not ready for something, if you've been pushing something back, delaying something, that's all about to change. That's all about to end. Yeah. Death, King of Coins. It's kind of like that energy of your true abundance is just waiting on you. What's that? Is it Floetry that sings Say Yes? I haven't heard that song in a very long time. But I don't know what you need to do about whoever this energy is. Okay, I think you need to talk to your spirit team, all right? Yeah, Three of Wands, you need to talk to them. They're going to be able to help you, okay? All right, we're good. Yeah, my resurrection. See, where you've been holding back. It's giving Rick Ross holding me back. Like there's a change coming. If you have dreams, if you start having, so going back to the energy I was talking about as far as that conflict, student teacher dynamic, conflict metaphorically speaking, or it could just be someone you look up to. It doesn't have to be literal, whatever the case may be. But your dreams, I feel like what you are denying, your dreams are showing the truth. And some of you may perceive this as a projection of the other energy. No, it's a projection of you. Okay, just keep that in mind. All right, all right. Yeah, I was all distant. Let me get up close. Okay, hold on. What the hell? The helly? If you've been abstinent, you about to some of y'all are having sex. Okay, we got creation partners, sex, magic. We got sexuality here. I don't know. Distant lover is coming up for you too. I don't know who else it came up for. Anywho, Scorpio, Chiron retrograde in Aries. What's happening? You have glamour energy, glam. You're looking good, honey. You're showing the people you look good too. Okay, you have stability here. Hold on, pay attention. Pay attention. Ooh, woo. If you are a masculine energy, you know, if you consider yourself, if you are a masculine Scorpio, if you operate in masculine energy primarily, let me tell you something, okay? Honey, men hunt and women hunt too, okay? You got some women hunting. You do, okay? And a Scorpio just told me this the other day, very interesting. But anywho, no, seriously, you got women hunting. And you need to pay attention to these people, okay? Because they don't want you for you, okay? They don't know you enough to want you for you. So I hear the eyes are on the prize. You are the fucking prize. But yeah, especially, I don't know, be whoever you about to, I don't know who you're definitely giving what's it called? What's some people call like sex icon type shit? I don't know. Dance portal let go. But hold on, who is this? I like it. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Never mind. Clarify that. You know, I feel like this conversation is about to become rated MA real quick, okay? If you haven't had sex in a long time, I don't know. I don't know. This I can't show this card, but the sexuality card, because you have the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's giving orgasmic release, okay? But you need to, it's not for everybody. I don't know. Yeah, I split the deck to death again. Something, just be mindful, okay? You should master how to call out people's spirits, like their true spirit. Learn how to master that. That'll help you with this journey. Yeah, period. Nine of Coins upright. Sacral chakra energy. Yeah, learn how to, um, and you see with this ability is giving Capricorn energy, but you see the goats around that devil energy. So learn how to call out people's true spirits and or true spirits. And then once you do, pay attention to what you are shown and move accordingly. And the reason why this is so important, because you know you could view it as just sex, but something is similar to Sag energy, and it's like it has the ability to. But for you, it's like something has. It's like the energy attached has the ability to really taint everything that you've done, all of the work that you've done, especially if you've been abstinent for quite some time. Like it's like you would have to you would it's like when it's all said and done, you would feel energetically disgusted to want to go on another fucking 5 year, however fucking long you've been abstinent cycle. Like be just you need to call on people's true spirit. Fuck. Stop saying the same damn thing. All right, let's get the advice. I'm moving on. But with let go, yes, you release the restrictions. Tell yourself yes, please. Heavy energy on Floetry. Say yes. I'm gonna listen to that song if I remember. I don't know. We still got a lot of signs to do. What's the advice for Scorpio? Because, yeah, that was a lot. You have metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. The air just came on, so where you've been tense, baby, you're about to be relaxed. The pearl in reverse, upright, it says alchemy, the reward at the end from grit to grace. But it's in reverse. So, you know, pearls are found at the bottom of the ocean. If you've been on, please don't be hold on. Let me see if I can say this in a better way without asking you to not be offended. It feels, there's an upgrade coming. I'm going to say it that way. Even though from grit to grace is in, there's an upgrade in not being, some of you are very modest, whether you realize this or not. You know, you're very modest, you're very humble, you're very graceful. But metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different. It's like there's a shift out of I am energy, like it's a higher level. And I saw something somewhere, it was like I am energy is really 3D energy, which I can definitely sense that in this day and time. But there's a next level to that. I don't know what it's called. You can Google it. Google the different dimensions and what they represent. But after the I am energy, that's the one I'm referencing. Something else I wanted to fucking say. But it's like not being afraid to be in your ego, because there is a way to utilize your ego in a healthy way, and that's being mastered for you to do so. Yeah, you have Selkie come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. It was more so sideways. But yeah, you are, there's a new you, birthing, brewing, all of the things. Again, for the rest of this year and to next year. And probably for years to come. But it feels like multiple elevations in life. All right, I love you. God bless you. Libra. Hi, Libra. All right. Let's see. Chiron retrograde and Aries for Libra. A lot of you are going to realize how you create and manifest your own problems by how you think. That's changing. Yeah, that's healing for sure. Libra. What is this about? If you've been very conflicted on leaving something or someone behind, you're going to make a decision to leave it behind and walk away. Hell yeah. You are for sure. But this is something, like, I have this motto in life. If it stresses me out, it got to get cut off. Like, I can't. Not in this day in life. And, you know, life is not meant to be easy, that I'm aware of. But I can control certain stressors in my life, especially when they come from people. I don't have any children. I am not married, honey. I have that power of choice. So this is like, you know, you being very like teeter-totter, like, should I stay, should I go, I don't know, type of energy. Because the Eight of Wands upright, it would be holding yourself back, but it's in reverse, followed by the Eight of Cups. You're done. You're moving on to a brand new beginning. But I feel like you're going to verbalize this after the fact. Like, it's like someone comes home, all your shit is gone, and then you have a conversation like, so this is what the fuck, you know? I don't know. Some of you, you could be, I don't want to say it like that, but it's like hiding money, investing money. You got accounts people don't know about. Yeah, look, Two of Cups in reverse. There could be a breakup on the horizon. Divorce for some. I don't know. Devil in reverse. They wanted to flip upright, but it's in reverse. So, yeah, Chiron retrograde, something that you are attached to, that you've been on the ins and outs with, is ending. Okay, that is the loudest fucking theme. And I feel like this is going to take some time for you to heal through as well. I feel like this is already, like, I hear the energy has already started brewing. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups upright. Clarify the Ten of Cups upright. The Six of Cups in reverse. Emptying the investment. The Six of Cups is giving 6 years. I don't know why 6 years is significant, but 6 is the Lovers, so that's why 6 is significant too. Yeah, Death in reverse. Something's not changing. Something's not transforming. Something's not. I hear boring, but something's becoming boring. Like, but even with the way I said it, it's very like obnoxious. Like, I don't know. Someone's scared though. I feel like I'm talking to very specific people throughout each reading, but anywho, moving on. Why are you scared? Look what came out, the Lovers. Because you don't know what's on the other side, that's why. Literally, you don't know what's on the other side. What do you want them to know? Ten of Swords. I hear the betrayal is valid, so the actions are valid. Like, there's no need to live with regret. No, there's no need to second guess yourself. I don't know. It's giving the energy of someone looking for something, or they're about to go looking for something and find what they're looking for. and it's going to change everything. Yes, you transitioning alone, for whoever this is for, it's going to be a rough start, okay? Because it's anything new is it's you got to adapt. It's a rough start until you figure out you adapt to that new circumstance, that new life, whatever it is personally for you. But it gets easier. Yeah, you go from the Ten of Swords, which is how you're starting or where you are right now, to the Princess of Wands, being fulfilled on your own. I also feel like, because there's a lot of feminine energy here too, whoever is the masculine energy involved with the Knight of Coins, I feel like they're investing elsewhere already. Like, I don't know, the word already is like bold. Someone's looking over like bank statements, credit card receipts. Yeah, King of Coins. Someone is investing elsewhere, whoever the masculine energy is. You could have dreams about this before it's realized. I don't know. You're discovering some damn information, okay? But someone's also using vows as a weapon. So be mindful of that, okay? Whether this is an actual marriage or, commitment, made a promise, I don't fucking know. But someone's using that as a weapon. You know how people use body as a weapon? Their body, someone's using someone's words, someone's text messages. I see screenshots. Remember when you said this? Baby, just let it go. Let it go, okay? Yes, you may take a financial loss, but you will rebuild. Ace of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse. For some of you, I hear shit has already hit the fan or it's about to. Definitely in summer solstice, it's going to hit the fan if it hasn't already. But heavy energy on God will never give you more than you can bear. Yeah, and you will have more help than you realize. All right, anything else for those not experiencing that? No, just watch your other placements. All right, where are we going? The physical deck, Libra. Someone's trying to hide something, but people know. What they know, I don't know, but some people know something. I hear they're not as dumb as you think they are. I don't know. Who's this? Libra? Change is sideways. Crystal technology is upright. Nurture is in reverse. I feel like this isn't the first time this energy has come up either, if I recall correctly, but I don't know. Yeah, Thrive Bars. I do feel like you're at the point of just tolerating something. You're about to be uprooted. That's the best way I can put it. That's the best way I can simplify all of this. Even like the energy that I feel, it's very draining as fuck. Yeah, autonomy is in reverse and you have balance, chaos, upright. So Libra, you're overdue for a new beginning, beloved. You really are. But there are some changes that you're resisting that you're going to have to make in order to heal yourself. I hear properly, heavy energy on properly with nurture being in reverse. And we're talking about Chiron, the wounded healer. With Thrive Bars, tolerance, again, you're at the point of toleration, which lets me know you're at the point of existing and not living, okay? With magic alignment, this is more so getting, spirit is waiting on you. But it's interesting because, there are times when it's like, God, please, bring a way for me to get out of this situation. When the waymaker is you. you know? And you being the waymaker is a reflection of autonomy. But you're not believing that you are a waymaker, which is why you're still in whatever energy this is that I'm reading on. Someone is not committed to you. Like, I don't know why. It's just, it sounds it is direct, but it's like you may struggle with directness. It's like if it's not what you're ready to hear, want to hear, you just disregard it. But baby, that's not life. Hmm. I just feel like you want something new. You've been craving it, you've been desiring it, and Spirit wants to give it to you. But it's like Spirit gives it to you by you giving it to yourself. And as long as you deny yourself of that, God will deny you of it too. Why give you something if you're not ready to receive it, you know? Anything else? You have food, meditation, I can in reverse. That's really like we're done. But if to experience more life, you're being asked to eat more life. Also, eating more life foods will help heal any blocked chakras that you have as well. I hear don't take that lightly. Like you don't realize the power that you have. You may know, but you don't know. Okay, so Lady of the Lake fell in my lap. New beginnings. Ha! Something is about to happen. I'm telling you. Something. It's about to go down. You have King Tide in reverse, plenty prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. You're not doing that. Again, you're existing, not living. That's why it's in reverse. Something needs to end. Something needs to be sacrificed. That's crazy because this Lady of the Lake energy, when I had my shroom trip for my birthday 4 years ago, I literally had a vision of some of I was a human sacrifice, okay? I'll say it that way. But this vision and this sword, like it looks just like the fucking shroom trip, honey. That moment of being sacrificed. That was intense. And you also have the healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop, but you're not going to be able to heal until you get into a safe environment. Something's not safe. Okay, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. I love you. God bless you. I'll pray for you. But you can truly pray for yourself and then take action for yourself. Okay. All right. No one's coming to save you. That's the point I'm trying to make, Libra. Save yourself. And whatever resources you don't think you have, you're just denying yourself of them. Okay? Okay. Virgo. Virgo, I need a smoke break, but we're going to keep it going. For now, all right, Chiron retrograde in Aries for Virgo. What's happening? I feel like I'm such, like I'm in a zone. I can't explain it. Virgo. I feel like I'm in a trance, low-key. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Virgo. The Eight of Coins. I feel like you're focused on building an empire. Silently, though. Hell yeah. You're definitely working on something at home. Or like in your immediate environment. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. You're gaining a new guide too. A new spirit guide as well. They're going to show themselves to you in your dreams. But yeah, that's the focus. There's something about healing the home too. I don't know. But working home, the home, Queen of Wands. It's definitely giving matriarch energy. But you're earth energy. So that's you. That's you. There's something significant about a fire sign feminine. Aries, Leo, Sag, feminine. Yeah, that's gonna aid you. Whoever this is, they're the guide for you. I don't know. So I'm getting because you sorry, it's so fast. Chiron is the wounded healer. You have the Three of Wands in reverse. But you have the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords iterates wounded healer energy. But I feel like Chiron is appointing, like Chiron is given this Queen of Wands energy and this Three of Wands, like not seeing someone come in, not knowing when they're coming in. Hold on, I gotta put this on a charger. But whoever they are, they feel like home and they bring a sense of home to you. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. They definitely bring the energy of that, create the energy of that somehow, some way. Or this could be someone that, you know, you could be meeting that are here forever young, but more so, like this will be, they're going to be with you forever in this life. Never know. Okay. Some of y'all could be doing a lot of fucking psychedelics, like the way I feel. It feels. This is how I felt on my birthday, cause baby, I don't be drinking and I got lit as fuck. Okay, so I was just like wait a minute, you know. All right, why is the Princess of Coins in reverse for Virgo? I feel like you're very concerned. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're very concerned about an investment. There could be a path you want to take, but you don't have the investment that you need, or you're just, because the Eight of Coins and the King of Coins is building, but the Princess of Coins in reverse. Hold on, that would be what? The Page. So the Page will go back to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Sorry. So, my apologies, y'all. You could feel like, I don't know, it feels like an unequal investment. You know how like there's like equal opportunity employers? Something is unequal here. It's very interesting. You have the King of Cups upright and the King of Coins upright. But then you have the Queen of Wands. Who is this? Virgo. So masculine energy would be here. Where the fuck is the feminine? The feminine would be the Princess of Coins in reverse and the Eight of Coins upright. Okay, so I'm going to read this two different ways. Where to start? Okay, those two go together. You struggle with overextending yourself, which is why the Queen of Wands is here and the Queen of Pentacles is not. I'm speaking to feminine energy. Now, when it comes to masculine energy, I do feel like you are being, you're experiencing an experience that is helping you tap into your heart chakra. Okay, For some of you, that you could be, if you're a single man, you could be getting with a woman that has a child. Now, if you are feminine Virgo, you're overextending yourself, as I mentioned, right? There's a lot that I hear want to do, but feel like you cannot do throughout this. It feels like you may feel restricted throughout this transit if you're a feminine Virgo specifically. But even though things may feel restricted or they're still moving, especially with the Wheel of Fortune being here on the bottom. Um, can you tell me more about the feminine Virgos, please? Yeah, you have Temperance and the Six of Coins. So I feel like you're being asked to withdraw. Whoever you're financially supporting, if it's outside of your immediate household, you're being asked to stop doing that. Here, pour into you, pour into yours. I don't know, there's something that is being outsourced that needs to cease and desist, okay? So it's like, let's just say, there's someone, I don't know, around, like, whenever they need something, they always call you and you say yes. Spirit's saying it's time for you to say no. Like, release, you need to stop overextending. Once you, and as I advised, who's before you, Libra, once you, well, I didn't say this verbatim, but for you, once you choose yourself, once you say enough is enough to that overgiving and truly start affirming your no and standing on business with that, I don't know, somehow respect is gained as well. It's like people are using you, and they know that they're doing this because they know that you're seeking something. So because they know that you're seeking something, they're taking advantage of that. That's how they're using you. But you need to, I hear Nicki Minaj, you see right through me. How do you do that shit? You need to, I hear, pierce their soul. I don't know, but basically let people know that they cannot play with you, which is a representation of this Queen of Wands energy as well, okay? I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna clean this up and refill. That shit, I don't know. I feel all fidgety and shit. I don't like how I feel. I really don't. I don't know what you're taking. I don't know if you've been prescribed, so I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. It could be a new weed strain. I don't know. I don't like it for you though, whatever it is. You could also be mindful because it's like, just be, honey, roll your own shit, smoke your own shit, okay? I just see a lot of lace shit. I don't know, which is, roofies, get lit before you go to the club. I don't know, something's not right, okay? You have the World upright and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm about to ring the bell. All right, so something has ended, but there is a struggle to a new beginning. You're focused on how the glass is half empty versus half full. And that energy is an emotional distraction towards your mental fortitude. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. You know the energy of laugh now, cry later. That's what you're being asked to be on. Laugh now, cry later. Laughter is healing. And honey, if you're struggling to laugh, watch some shit that make you laugh. Shit, watch How High, watch a Cat Williams fucking show, David Chappelle. I don't know, but there needs to be laughter. Connect with people that make you feel good. But yeah, that's very loud for you. Yeah, connect with people that uplift you, basically. But also be mindful of people that you connect to that feed your lower self and not your highest self. Those chakra Some of y'all don't like connecting with people that tell you shit that you don't like to hear when it's the truth. You call in and then you reject it. But there is a lot of love around you though. Like real love. I'm searching for real love. You have it around. But do you recognize it? Recognized by Party Next Door is the song that I see in my mind's eye. Also, be mindful. Chiron retrograde is also highlighting where you're not present, where you're not grounded, where you're not stable. Mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that. You could feel like for a lot of you, your weaknesses are being highlighted at this time. And in all honesty, Virgo, yeah, the note is in your sign, but this is more so, you're the only human sign. So I do feel, and Chiron is the wounded healer. So I hear the transgressions of humans will be felt by you the most. That's heavy. That's very heavy. It's like absorbing the weight of the world when it's not your responsibility to do so. But at the same time, you being a Virgo and the only human sign has a responsibility within itself as well. So don't take that lightly. Okay? It's definitely giving like the world is your oyster. If you want it to be. Or whatever delectable you desire, you know? Also, because you are the only human sign, nature is your tribe. Know that. And connect with that. You know how when in Twilight, when they were training to fight the Volturi, and they had everyone with different gifts, it's giving like, you know, you need to develop your gifts with nature throughout this transit, okay? Because there's some that you have not tapped into, okay? Okay. Virgo. You have bliss, Akbe bliss, and then you have alchemy choices. I don't know what the fuck I just said throughout your reading, but anywho. I did say something about connecting with nature. And you see all this nature surrounding her with this bliss, the only human sign. I don't know what I said before that though. But alchemy choices and clarity in reverse. Okay, hold on. I think I said overextending. Yeah, choices is connected to that. Clarity in reverse is did I say for you piercing souls or some shit? With the no, yeah, ego death in reverse. I hear the song, I see your true colors shining through. But that's what causes an ending. But then that part with that's why I love you, that I feel like that's you to spirit for showing you. Like for save, it's like always saving you before you get in too deep. Yeah, celebration. But there will be a lot to celebrate, for sure, throughout this transit as well. Whatever you are struggling though with getting off the ground or initiating, ensure that, oh no, what's the advice to that? Yes, Darcy. Because I was going to say, ensure that, you know, you are putting spirit first. You're working with spirit. You're being guided by this. You're being guided by spirit and not by ego. What's Yemoya Darcy? Yeah, loyalty. Nature. I also feel like you're being called to give an offering to nature. No, you can give an offering in multiple ways. You can plant a seed in nature, plant a tree. But yeah, plant a seed. Should feed the animals. can feed the homeless, but give back to nature, however you're called to. If you're the type that usually gives offerings like to the waters, to your spirits, that's not what they want at this time. They want you to give to the people. That's very, I hear vital statistics. So what is that? That's birth records, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's something, it's aligned with your birth chart, north node, south node shit. I don't know. But yeah, okay. All right, let's get the advice. Yeah, equalizer, highest self is on the bottom. Here, the people need love, balance, chaos. That's the best thing you could give is love right now to the people. As far as an offering. I hope that makes sense. All right, what's the advice for Virgo? Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity, period. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Whatever is unclean in you or around you is being removed, healed, removed. You have into the unknown in reverse, underworld, death, courage, facing your fears. Here, Chris Brown, Take My Time. I don't even know if that's the title of the song, but hold on, what else? Anything else? You have thank you, gratitude, appreciate what's sustaining you. So that's going back to that, I think it was the Five of Cups. You had seen the glass half empty versus half full. As I always say, a weakness is just an unmastered strength. And right now your weaknesses are being highlighted for you to master into strengths. But you're allowing your fear to take over. So some of you struggle with the art of transmutation. That is something that you're mastering throughout this time. Also, with gratitude, I don't know, something about counting your many blessings and naming them one by one, and learning what to leave behind and what to not take for granted as well is coming up. But you know, it's also okay to not know all the time, you know. I feel like you're very Virgo, so you're Virgo, so you want to have everything figured out, you know. But it's okay to not know for a time, but don't let it last for a season. That's very important. There's something about something transitioning from season to season that needs to stop. Okay? Alright, I love you. I'm gonna end it there. Hold on. I need 5 minutes, Leo. Happy birthday! Hold on. 123. Break. I need 5 minutes though. Hold on. I'll be right back. Park my car in the hood. I'll be right back. I need to wake up. Hold on. I don't even need to wake up. I just feel very like zen. Okay, when we come back, we have Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, and Aries left. Be right back. Okay, my bad. Whew, I feel better. Okay, Leo. Again, happy birthday. Okay, let's see. Leo placements, Chiron retrograde in Aries. What's happening? Leo. I hear the song It Takes Two. It takes two, baby. That was on American and Ashley. It takes two. Me and you. It takes two. All right. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Leo. What's going on? Three of Swords. Okay. All right. So, Leo, you are masculine by nature, right? So, Chiron retrograde is healing your deficit in your feminine energy, whether you are dominantly masculine or dominantly feminine. You're letting a lot of shit go. A lot of people go. Now, whether you have, I feel like you have done this in the physical, but not so when it comes to matters of the heart. Like, it's like, I don't know, you still give a fuck about some shit. Whatever it is that you give a fuck about that no longer serves you is being released. Also, if you struggle with, it's like when something happens, you tend to become fixated on it mentally. You're learning how to just give it back to the earth, give it back to God, give it back to the universe. You're also learning you're learning what is healthy for your heart and unhealthy. I'm more so here dishealthy. I know that's not a fucking word, but it's like, where you are giving, your heart is dissed for it, if that makes sense. So it's like learning who to give to, how much to give to, who not to give to, or who you are giving to, knowing when to release that energy from them. Yeah, Three of Wands. Okay, it's like I can give it and I can take it, but rightfully so. You could be seeing 3, 4, 5 at this time a lot. It's time to create new stability for yourself if you are seeing that numerical sequence. Okay, so Judgment. Talk to me more about Judgment, because it landed upright, but when I flipped it over in reverse. But when I split the deck to see if it should be upright, the Ace of Cups was upright. So talk to me about Judgment for Leo, please. You have Seven of Swords. Who's being deceptive? Okay, so if this isn't deception, then you are making... Hold on, just give me a second. Let me finish pulling so I don't speak too soon. Yeah, it's like you're definitely making sure you have all the facts to a situation before you finalize a decision. But no, there's enlightenment coming in regards to something, Leo. What's the Seven of Swords? Okay, so self-deception is being highlighted at this time. That's being healed. Self-deception is being healed. Also, truly knowing the power that you have, standing on your own, standing in your own light, standing by yourself is a theme as well. I don't know, for some of you, it's like you may, I feel like some of you may do the, go out solo. You may have a partner in crime type of energy, but there's something about you, just you alone. And Virgo, the Hermit is Virgo energy, but it's giving you, because it's surrounded by the yellow, the solar plexus, your light, your energy. It's like, I'm getting when people are around you, they love to overpower your energy because they want the attention that is sought from you. But someone is also seeking attention from you throughout this time. I hear someone that wants to feel important. And because you're not giving them any attention, they're thinking worst case scenario in regards to something. I feel like you're truly letting people go with grace. No fight, no argument. And it's fucking people up in the head, okay? Yeah, 10 of Cups is in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. You're changing your mind a lot. And when you're giving yourself the grace and the validation to do so. And then, I don't know, you're making a lot of final decisions as well throughout this transit. I hear final cut. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords. Theo, final cut. A lot of you could be cutting one person in particular, if not one, two. But for sure, there is it feels like a finale of something. A finale of, I hear people's experiences with you, but something could be changing with the job situation. Hell yeah. Hold on. The Chariot. It's positive because you have the 9 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 4 of Coins. But Four of Coins could be seen as someone, you know, living in lack, wanting to save and not spend, like, you know, scarcity mindset type of energy. But how clarify this effect for Leo and changes in the workplace? The 8 of Cups, yes, some of you are leaving a job. Some of you, maybe like 4 of you, may get laid off, but I doubt it. This will be your choice. Yeah, 7 of Coins, this is your choice. Someone may, though, hold on, clarify this. Princess of Swords. Yeah, because I'm getting this energy of someone may, I don't know, someone's about to be well kept, but I don't think you know how to receive that energy for whoever it's about to be for. It's foreign to you. All right, anything else? I don't know, you're about to be able to rest easy in regards to something, but Hierophant, yeah, commitment, Knight of Cups, someone's making a love offer to you as well. And it's like just, especially if you're single, like once you're in your true prime of being single, like that's when it's like, damn, I didn't get to enjoy it that long, you know? But I hear life goes on, Leo. 9 of Swords, what is this? It wants to stay out. What's the 9 of Swords for Leo? You're very mentally conflicted about something. I hear about others. Ooh, my nose is itching. Could be feminine energy as fuck. Feels like there's a feather up my left nostril. What's the 9 of Swords for Leo? The Magician. You're struggling to manifest something very in particular. Queen of Coins. This could be, it could be a lifestyle for some of you because it's definitely giving lifestyle. But it's very specific. It's very particular. It's very, no questions, very clear. The Hanged Woman. In this deck is the Hanged Woman, but that's 12. So we go back to a Libra Justice. Things are being balanced out at this time. Have patience. Patience is a virtue for a reason. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. Patience is a virtue for a reason. And look, Justice, 11 on the bottom with 3 of Wands peeking out. So, Some of you, you're going to get some advice that's definitely going to put you in your bag. You're going to take some advice that's given to you, and it's going to put you in a very, very fruitful position for sure. But your patience is being tested at this time. I feel like for a lot of you, you're tired of something taking so long. I feel like there are multiple areas in your life that are taking a long time to get where you desire it to be, whatever the Queen of Coins energy is for you. But it's like just as particular as you are with your manifestations, that's just as particular as Spirit is with you and how things are operating around you and who is operating around you on this earthly plane as well. I do feel like this justice, yeah, you're making some cuts, okay? It's like, I don't know, it's like, you know how some people, like people divine in different ways. Some people use tarot cards, some people scry, some people use fucking liquid. Like, there's a multitude of ways, right? But it's like for questionable energy, whatever is questionable is a representation of the sign of swords. It's like Spirit is showing you, okay, this is this is what it's been, and this is what it is. So what are you gonna do? Similar to Libra, like they have the power to make the change, make the decision, but it's like with Temperance being in reverse, whatever it is, you're gonna see. It's like seeing both sides. Throw chakra. I'm about to bring this to an end, but seeing both sides of a situation and being able to make a sound decision because of it. Yeah, the Devil, 5 of Coins. You're definitely about to cut somebody off. Feels like you're about to starve someone of your energy. The more, yeah, the more that you, I don't know, there's something about you calling your energy back throughout this transit. The more that you call it back, the more that you heal. Like they're showing me life within the body being restored with a representation of the more that you heal. So the more that you call your body back, the more your vitality is increased, right? What am I missing with Temperance and 2 of Wands? The Ace of Swords and the Strength, Leo, your energy, Leo. Ace of Swords, there's a truth bomb or bombs. Yeah, you're about to go cold on someone. It's at least 2 people though. So it could be like someone in the family and a job. It could be a friend and someone in the family. It could be, I don't know how the 2 applies to you, but there's 2 areas that are ending. So as 2 doors close, 2 doors open. I'm more so seeing 4, but the Hermit, there is clarity coming. Next month, September, we're not even in fucking August. But August and September, because Strength is 8, Virgo, the Hermit is 9. August and September, this will be when all of this takes place. And I feel like you're going to spend the rest of this retrograde healing. Yeah, 8 of Swords. You are very unaware of something. The sun has not shined light on something yet, but it will. I feel like they're letting you enjoy your season right now. Yes, 6 of Wands, victory, Leo energy. They're letting you enjoy your season right now. But by the time we shift, we get closer to Virgo season, just expect some shifts, Leo, for sure. Yeah, 6 of Coins. And I feel like it's kind of like a boiling point energy. Like so many people are going to be pulling on your energy. And it's kind of like you snapping, but this needed to happen. I don't know. I don't know. But more so like not snapping as in like being a lion making its presence known. It's like I'm seeing a snap of a I don't know what the fuck it is that I see in my mind's eye, but it's like something's, it's like snapping a ruler in half, you know, breaking something is the point I'm trying to make. Yeah. Anything else? The Lovers, though. What about the Lovers for Leo? Chariot. Some of y'all, I don't know, something may happen very fast, though. It's like you start in the Nine of Swords, but then you end. You first of all, hold up. You have the Lovers 6, the Chariot 7, fucking Strength the 8, and then you have 9, the Hermit. So 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. 2022, it was about falling in love with yourself. 2023 was about moving forward towards the new. 2024 tested your strength and your fucking courage. 2025 is about it's all about you. So in 2026 is very impactful because the nodes shift into Leo and Aquarius, and it's a 10-year. It's also, you know, you're on the wheel of fortune. But a 10-year breaks down to 1, so it's the Magician. But clarify this for Leo, because I kind of, got carried away. The Sun, your energy in reverse again. So this is very much all about you and how changes. I don't know. There's the last 4 years are being reflected on at this time. The people, the places, the things, the energy that was entertained, what was left behind, what was let back in. All of that shit is coming up. So for some of you, you don't truly heal. It's like you process it and you move on, but you're getting out of the processing energy into the truly healing energy, so that this Sun can be upright. I hope that makes sense. It's also going to open a gateway of abundance for you too. Okay. Yeah. All right. Why are we here so fucking long? I'm using the spiritual deck for you, Leo. Heart, home, compassion. So I hear, I don't know the name of the song. It's a gospel song too, but the bridge, is it Kirk Franklin? They hung him high. This is about Easter, the sacrifice, the crucifixion, I'm sorry. But yeah, they hung him high, they stretched him wide. He hung his head, for me he died. I feel like there's I don't know what you've been sacrificing, have had to sacrifice, what you've been holding on to. Yeah, transmuting pain, but you do something that you think is out of love and it's not. I mean, don't get it wrong, because what Jesus did, what Yeshua did, I mean, everyone has their purpose, but you're not him. Okay? So I just feel like you're about to switch up into something, into a version of you that serves you, and it's going to disservice a lot of people. Yeah, Watcher is transpersonal. But a lot of people are watching you experience your transformation, especially if you're on social media, if you're active. A lot of people are surprised. I also hear a lot of people miss home, and home is you. Yeah, treasures hidden in the shadows. And reconciliations, baby. The universe is your partner. There's, I don't know, it's like some of you are being seen in a new light, but it's like a lot of people see you as God's grace, God's favor. I don't know. Yeah, radical acceptance, but you don't. That's the problem. But you will. That's the energy of the Hermit that kept coming out for you. I don't know. You're on a major path of self-discovery at this time. Let's see what the advice is. Advice for Leo throughout this transit. sleep metamorphosis for you. I'm so sleepy. You have gentle force, upright, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. That's a reflection of the Nine of Swords, but all is well. Birth mysteries, upright. What are you being called to create? So whatever passion projects you've been sleeping on, it's time to wake them up. Anything else for Leo? You have Atlantis. It was in reverse, but keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Clarify this. Atlantis in reverse. The Sweetwater, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. That was also in reverse. One more for Leo. All right, here we go. King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. A lot of you are afraid to truly go after your dreams. Spirit is saying go for it. You have it. Just take your time, be patient, be persistent. Focus on the long game and not the short-term game. And as long as you focus on the long game, it's a healthy distraction for you to continue to flow, if that makes sense, you know? But life is about to become very fulfilling for you, and there's partnership coming in for sure. Yeah, immerse yourself, training, learning new hobbies, passions. It's time, babe. And then you finally, because it's your birthday, you have the mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. Happy birthday. I'll see you Friday. Cancer. We've been here 2.5 hours. All right, hi, Cancer. Let's see what Chiron retrograde and Aries got going on for you. Temperance in reverse. Impatience. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. I hear heartache. The Devil in reverse. So, ooh, I hear you're being snatched away. Heavy energy on snatched away from something that is unhealthy for you, but you're not ready to let it go. So you're struggling with the release. Yeah, heavy energy on struggling with the release of something. But it was deceptive, it was untrue, it was false. And Eight of Cups, you're having to walk away. I hear it's time, enough is enough. But you're not ready. Yeah, the High Priestess, but you know that it's time, and Wheel of Fortune. This could be playing out towards the end of 2025 until 2026. Yeah, for sure. By the time we get to, yeah, 2026, you're going to be in a new beginning for sure. The rest of 2025, there's a lot of transition happening for you guys throughout this transit. Releasing is, a lot of you like to hold on to what contributes to you being wounded, and that's blocking your progress. It has you heavily attached to your North Node. Ooh, heavily attached to your South Node and not heavily attached to your North Node. You are meant to be, the Wheel of Fortune is a reflection of your North Node energy, but you're not. It's like whatever you are entertaining, dealing with, it doesn't aid to that. It takes from that. And you're aware of this. I hear, yeah, Ace of Wands. That's no compromises. It's time to start over. So Chiron retrograde is putting you in the energy of starting over from the beginning, but from a healthy foundation. And the Spirit will block you from the foundation until you realize what is healthy versus unhealthy for thyself. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You're about to be free. The Sun and the Hermit for you. It's time for a solo journey. I hear it's time for a solo lesson. Yes, Seven of Wands. Also, Spirit is showing you how to not become so restricted and resentful when you're hurt. To also not take it out on others that do not deserve that output of energy. Learning how to deal with the problem at its source. It's that nipping it in the bud type of energy. I'm gonna clean this up. All right, the Eight of Cups wanted to say out, Cancer. Sorry. Eight of Cups, Cancer. I feel like you're being called to give a lot of shit away, throw a lot of shit away. There needs to be there's a major life detox happening. A lot of cups being emptied at this time. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands upright. It's time for you to take your power back for sure. Two of Cups. There's some type of partnership. It's giving the movie Grease. I really don't recall what the fuck happened in Greece, but something about the partnership in Greece with this Two of Cups and Grease the movie. Six of Swords. Yeah, I hear you and your babies are moving on. Or you and yours. Your babies could be your little children, your projects. But the Star, yeah, you could be something about the grandparents, going where your grandparents are, moving in with your grandparents. And here for the time being, Ace of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for Cancer. There's a need to be honest about what you have going on. Yet, I'm not saying have everybody in your business, but do not be deceitful, because you are going to want to be deceitful due to shame, which makes sense, right? But honesty and integrity are very valuable, and Chiron is teaching you to not be ashamed, because it could be worse and you're not the only one. It's like there's a need to turn that shame into power. And if you don't like it, if you don't like your truth that you are living, then that creates an ambition to change it. So this is all about your ambition, Wale style. Yeah, King of Cups. And also tapping into your femininity to truly attract and call forth as the mother energy of the zodiac would, versus being in your opposite, the Capricorn energy. You heard that? Versus being in the opposite of Capricorn energy and always outsourcing and exerting. Yeah. Some of you can realize you're in a relationship by yourself, which is igniting this change. What keeps happening to the music? I keep realizing after the fact what the fuck is going on. You hear that? I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But the Empress. Someone may be taking you under their wing as well, guiding you, teaching you, showing you. Here, showing you the ropes to something. Something about training your replacement, or I don't know. You're about to be someone's replacement. There could be issues coming up with the judicial system for you. Legal issues. Garnishments for some. Some of you could feel like it's very hard for you to just come up at this time. Are you okay, Cancer? But I don't know. It feels like Saturn is teaching you a lesson, which is your opposite. Yeah, the Tower, literally. Saturn is teaching you a lesson of when to let go, because you don't know when. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You don't know when to be ice cold. Like, they're showing me, like, it's like your heart, like, literally is coming out of your chest and just being dog walked. Like a motherfucker, yeah. I hear that's not a way to live. Anything else? That's all they have to say. Also, you don't protect yourself. You're learning how to protect yourself more, which is a part of mothering yourself. 11:23 p.m. as we speak, East Coast time. I thought I left the light on. This is very physical for you, Cancer. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Cancer. Look, freedom, upright, transformation in reverse. And oh yeah, protection in reverse. Yeah, you're not protecting yourself, or you haven't been, or what you think is protection is more so destruction. And realizing that destruction, unstable, it's not safe. Yeah, joy and light in reverse. It's in the revolution. There's a change coming in your reality like no other. Things will never be the same, Tupac style. That's just the way it is. Anything else? Yes, it's time for restoration. It's time for healing. It's time for you to get back to you. I feel like you really haven't poured in yourself like you should in a very long time. That's about to change. Yeah. A lot of you have been disconnected from your higher self, disconnected from spirit, from God. You've been distrustful, disfaithful. That's changing. Yeah. Solo dolo. You're about to go through a massive self-transformation. Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, solitude in reverse. You have not been connected to your higher self. You have not connected to God. It's like you've strayed away, but you're coming back home. Literally, metaphorically speaking. That was straight to the point. What's the advice for Cancer? Throughout this transit, you have the well maidens in reverse. Kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. I feel like you haven't been exerting this, nor have you been receiving this. Okay? Here, this energy exchange is toxic, whatever it is. You have the wellspring in reverse. Yeah, your cups are empty. And they've been empty for a long time. Chiron is getting rid of what's emptying them so that they can be filled. You have, what are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. A lot of you are always on edge, always stressed. You have cosmic ocean in reverse. You are the ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. That's not what you've been experiencing. What are they about to be experiencing when this is over, Spirit? That's too many. But what I can see is, remember the question was, what are they going to be experiencing when all this is over? Bounteous, generously given relationships coming together, okay? You also have metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. But what else is on the other side? You have Atlantis. Keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. It's kind of landed sideways, so this is give Atlantis is something that in this human life we've never experienced before, right? So something that's out of this, it's what's on the other side is an out of this world experience that you would have never experienced if you stay where you currently are, that you're being asked to be removed from. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Are we good? I think there's one more. Final message for Cancer. Thank you. Planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call. Soul team, you are supported. You are not alone. That Michael Jackson song. Yeah, and I split the deck again to metamorphosis. Transformation, things are now different. Yeah, your life is about to go through a major metamorphosis. I love you. God bless you. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. All right, let's see what Chiron retrograde and Aries got going on with you, for you. Gemini. Gemini. Chiron retrograde and Aries for Gemini. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Lovers upright. Okay, that's your energy. There's a lot of people getting cut off throughout this transit. Princess of Coins in reverse. You're walking away from something. I feel like this is, I hear by choice and not by force. Strength, yeah. You're choosing to bet on you in a situation. Five of Cups, yeah. So you're choosing, it's like you make a decision and then you are sad about the decision that you make. Something also about your dreams not aligning with your reality. So the two majors, we have the Lovers and Strength, the Gemini and Leo energy. 6 and 8, we're missing the Chariot. But in between those two is the Princess of Coins. Something no longer being invested into. But then we have the Devil. Who is this? Gemini. What else? Chiron retrograde in Aries. Anything else? The Nine of Swords. Are you being haunted? Ooh. Is Gemini being haunted by something? The Sun? It's a lot of Leo energy here. Is Gemini being haunted? Well, the Sun tells me yes, but... You're not being haunted. Are you regretting something? What is it then? What's the Nine of Swords and the Devil and the Five of Cups for Gemini? Here's taking the wrong advice. Here's the 7 though. 6, 7, 8. That's Atlanta's area code. Or area code in Georgia. Seduction. Mother of the ancestors. Okay. What else? The 10 of Wands. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, anything else? I'm sorry, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's it. Body language. So you're Chiron retrograde. You're closing yourself off to someone. But heavy energy on bad advice. It feels like someone wants to intentionally sabotage a connection. Yeah, Six of Swords. But they don't want you to know that they're trying to intentionally sabotage a connection, but they're doing this by giving you bad advice. It's like advice that would make you more so choose them and leave whatever they want you to leave alone. I don't know. I feel like there's a decision is being made that you hurt yourself in regards to, Gemini. It's interesting because it's like something is not what the fuck you think it is. Let me just clear. I just want to confirm that something is definitely not what the fuck you think it is. Yeah. I feel like you let your guard down around someone too quickly, too easily. But the way this devil is behind her, this shadow, which makes me think that someone is, you're being haunted, because the Nine of Swords would be your energy, your air. Matter of fact, it's the only, outside of the Lovers. Yeah, this is in regards to a partnership, a connection. Why is this a theme throughout this retrograde? This could be a friend or a lover. So let me just run it back. Someone's separating. You're separating for someone, choosing to empty a cup, empty an investment. The state of Georgia could be significant because you had the 6, 7, 8 come out. But this is also being stressed. Not knowing what to do. So choosing to just see where the cards falls, just see what happens, just see how life unfolds. But at the same time, I don't know. So the Chiron retrograde is showing some of you are too trustful too quickly. Yeah. And there's about to be a lesson with that. Also, there's a need to, there's something about a lesson of loyalty as well. The Fool. The Fool is on top of the Five of Cups. There's a fool. You're going to realize a decision was foolish. Yeah, because you go, the Five of Cups is being clarified by the Fool and the Ten of Cups. This is giving me like leaving something that is strong and firm and solid to something that felt good. For you to end up in the Five of Cups at the end and then not even be able to reconnect to the roots that you had. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Ten of them. You see now she has all of this and look, they're just in the photo. Not being able to reconnect to the roots that you had to share it with them. And it's like, yeah, it felt good, looked good on the outside, but what the fuck was it rooted in? The Empress, something, it just feels like this retrograde is going to show you the choices that you make based on influence and emotion. Some of you, you make solid decisions off of temporary emotions, and you're learning a lesson with that. You're also learning not to talk to everyone about everything and not to take everyone's advice. 8 of Cups. And I feel like you're going to be asking for someone's forgiveness. Yeah, the World in reverse. Something's not over, though. Will Gemini be asking for forgiveness? Are you serious? Because it's giving me, you know, you praying to spirit to make a way. When I hear humble yourself, truly humble yourself, and the Ace of Wands came out. And do what you got to do. Period. Very interesting storyline. But it's a theme. Gemini. Yeah, this Chiron retrograde, this is all about your decision making over your emotions, your feelings. Mind and heart misalignment as well. Something about seeing the true, yeah, the Tower, seeing the true colors about people around you. Eight of Wands, something about all walks of life. Yeah, you're holding back, but this is a defense mechanism and not a healing mechanism, and Chiron is highlighting that to you for sure. Ten of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse. It's definitely a defense mechanism. It's unhealthy. Something about how you cope. How you cope is unhealthy. Anything else? And toxic as fuck. Yeah, that's it. But heavy energy on being mindful of who you're giving to, and like what is there's a lot of reflection on assets versus liabilities throughout this retrograde transit for you too. Hell yeah, for sure. 10 of Wands would be liability. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Coins is assets. So you'll see. This is very spiritual. Using a spiritual deck, Gemini. Hold on. Gemini. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Gemini, please. You have Metox in reverse, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, whatever is out of alignment with the mind, body, and spirit is being detoxed from your life. I feel like you're not taking control, so spirit is about to, for you, on your behalf. Yeah, literally, initiation in reverse. You haven't been doing it, so spirit is stepping in and utilizing Chiron. Yeah, closing door completion, joy for me. So you're closing the door on someone that was inspiring to you, something or someone that brought you joy, brought you passion. You have the Faith sideways, so there's a question. Again, something's being questioned at this time. A union and clarity in organization. You don't know what to do, who to believe. You don't know which voice inside to listen to. I don't know, this is a theme. You could definitely be going back and forth in regards to a particular relationship in your life. Yeah, and then you have repairing the veil, forgiveness. Something is aligned where you are trying to close the door on. I don't know what it is, but it's like what no man can do something that God has said or ordained or some shit like that. But you have a very manipulative spirit around you, Gemini. And it's gonna take some time for you to find the source, but you're gonna find the source of this. There's something about a particular spirit and something about time frames. Yeah, the number 9 is significant. 999. So something is ending to reconnect. I feel like something is ending for someone to learn a lesson, and then it will rebuild. Yeah, getting back to integrity is in reverse. You're out of integrity right now in regards to something, some aspect of your life. And someone really has you feeling on a high horse right now, but I'm telling you, babe, that's temporary as fuck. Something is so fucking temporary, you have no idea. And I feel like some shit is about to blow up in your fucking face. Yeah, treasures hidden in the shadows. It's just a matter of time. There's a change fucking coming, okay? This feels very intense, very cryptic, very spiritual, okay? It's giving somebody fucked with the wrong one, so they're about to learn a lesson. Multiple people are about to. Yeah. Curiosity, honey. Curiosity is about to teach a lesson. Okay, yeah, groupthink is in reverse. And adaptability. Yeah, something's off, but it's gonna shift. What's the advice? You have the rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. I'm fucking telling you. And then you have immerse yourself, training, learning new hobbies, passions. It's in reverse. Something is not you. It's not you true to the core. And I don't think you're quite aware just yet. Yeah, you're not, because you have planetary wave in reverse. Soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team in reverse. It's like you're with you. There's something about you need to take a good look at your disciples and who you can trust when shit really get real out here. Okay, I don't know. That's very loud. All right, yeah, plunge, don't hold back. It's time, go for it, dive in. Final message for Gemini, or is there anything else? All the cards are reversed. That is it. I hear you shall see. All right, I love you, Gemini. Taurus. Hi, Taurus. We might move into a new day together. All right, let's see what this transit, Chiron retrograde and Aries got going on for you. Taurus placements, Chiron retrograde and Aries. You have the Eight of Swords sideways reversed, Princess of Wands. Ooh, the Four of Wands. You're about to experience a different part of life. There's something about healing through exploring for you that's very loud. Yeah, something healing through exploring really opens your heart chakra. Some of you may really love to like learn, research, but it's like your nature is your guide. Nature is your map quest. Nature is your compass. And you're following the guidance of nature and seeing where it takes you, following your heart and seeing where it takes you. Yeah, also, it's kind of like, you may follow your heart to an extent. You're breaking that barrier of extent, okay? Yeah, the Magician for sure. Seven of Swords in reverse. Anything else for Taurus? There's a transformation happening with your heart chakra for sure. I don't know, I'm seeing your sacral chakra experiencing a burst of magic. You could really be thinking outside of the box with your creativity, with your healing, your personal healing journey. Some of you could help heal others. I don't know, it's giving something's about to be very unique for you and what you offer to others. excuse me, something that helps you stand out. You're also discovering, how do I say this? You know, home is where the heart is, right? But a lot of you, it's like you're finding your special place, your secret spot in nature with all of this green energy. Chiron retrograde has you very, very active, okay? If you've been in the energy of rest and rejuvenation, honey, you're about to be active. If work has been slow, work is about to pick up. I don't know, where you felt barriers and restrictions, those are about to be removed. But Chiron retrograde is also showing you, also, yeah, helping you protect your new beginning. Your new beginning is very healing. You worked for this. You are worthy of this. You put in your hours for this. And now it's time to experience the fullness of that energy. There could be a lot of unexpected travel coming up. Heavy energy on unexpected travel, unexpected business deals as well. Also, people could be asking you to come teach, come talk, come host, come be a part of this event. I don't know. You're very on demand is what it's giving. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I don't know. This card, it feels like it's your time. Yeah, it's your time to shine, Taurus placements. Literally, Knight of Wands. I hear it's time to flex on what God has done. Five of Wands, though. There's a lot of competition around you throughout this retrograde. You can notice how it's like the competition emerges from the bushes when you are on your path of elevation. And the competition is truly just distractions, you know? Don't allow it to consume you. Yeah, you're very tapped in. If it's not competition, it could be competition in the workplace, especially if you are in any form of spiritual work whatsoever. But also with Five of Wands, like, again, if the line has been dry, it's about to be ringing, okay? Honey, you're about to be booked and busy. Yeah, the Tower. Clarify the Tower for Taurus. Don't sell out. I don't know why that's so loud, but don't sell out. People are judging you, though. Clarify the Tower. There's a tower coming with fake-ass people around you. Also, where you have not been given your flowers, that's about to change. Where people have been supporting in silence, that's about to change. Yeah, people are about to be loud about you because they want to be attached to you. You have 5, 6, 7 here. Change, alignment, lessons, and forward movement. Also, a lot of you have been asking Spirit to show you, you know, your enemies, who you should stop giving to. Chiron is definitely clarifying that fucking energy for you. Who's a blockage to your manifestations, who's fake as fuck, who be talking shit, who really got a problem with you, but smiling in your face. All of that is being clarified. It's a lot of friendship groups changing throughout this transit. Yeah. Taurus placements, Chiron retrograde in Aries. You have the Hanged Woman. So a lot of you could be, I feel like there's a particular breakthrough that you are manifesting, praying for, or waiting on. Whatever this is, it has to do with money and stability. I hear Spirit doesn't like your intent, which is why it's taking so long. Yeah, the full start over. I hear remember why you started, why you wanted to do this in the first place. What is the true reason of it all is what I'm getting. Some of you have forgotten about the legacy, and you're being realigned to tap back into the energy of the legacy. It's like you stopped doing the work for the legacy, and now you're about to be back in it. Yeah, you've been resting, you've been just putting it on the shelf, okay? And which is leading to a lack of victory. 6 of Wands in reverse. More focused on something that is guaranteed versus what could be. Yeah, the world, but that's ending because what could be is about to thrive. Once you put your all into it and make sure the foundation is firm. For sure. I hear all of me loves all of you. Yeah. Queen of Cups, fulfillment. And Queen of Wands. And very proud. The Queen of Wands is just giving very proud. Proud of who you become. Proud of what you've done. Proud of the work. I hear can't tell me nothing. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I hear it's time to walk away from the laziness, the stagnation, the drama. Yeah, 7 of Swords. It's only hindering you and not helping you. Yeah, literally hindering you and not helping you with the Chariot being in reverse. All right, so this is very physical for you. There's a lot of physical changes. I'm sleepy, y'all. It's almost Jupiter day. All right, I'm gonna repull. That was Yemaya in reverse, though. It was Resurrection in reverse, so I'm getting there's more so an old life that you're holding on to that you need to release. Yeah, memory. Or like an identity that you used to have. Some shit. Taurus, Chiron retrograde in Aries. Peace in reverse. Balance in reverse. Act in reverse. Spirit doesn't like how you don't move when Spirit doesn't like how you don't move when they tell you to move. Fuck, my nose is itching. Yeah, ego death, abracadabra connect, seduction. Someone made a lot of promises that they could not live up to. There's a lot of karmic justice coming into play. A lot of karma coming into play. So peace, balance, and act are in reverse. Also, be mindful when the body, if you get sick, you need to take a step back because Spirit is doing some shit. It's so you can sit down and not be in the way. Yeah. Especially if you're dealing with allergies, congestions, the cold, the flu, anything like that. The body needs to heal. Spirit is shutting the body down for you to heal. Also, divine intervention and karmic justice is at play. And you need to not be in the way. That was low-key a bar. But yeah, there's something that is disrupting your peace, that is throwing you out of balance, that has you idle, IDLE. And Chiron retrograde is coming to clean that shit up. Clean up what's disrupting the peace, what has you out of balance, what has you in idle energy. This ego death is giving mind blown, like the realizations of what's contributing to this energy, mind blown. But then you have connect here and seduction in reverse. For a lot of you, your habits are changing. You're releasing certain vices as well. There's a major, it feels like a detox happening. You could be detoxing a lot throughout this transit to help heal, yeah, the Fool, to nourish the roots of your own personal soil. I didn't mean to grab this deck, but I guess. Hold on, let me see what they have to say in regards to this. Someone has been dishonest about something. There's karma coming for that. Where there's dishonesty and deception, there's a lot of karma coming. What do you have to say to Taurus? 7/14, July 14th could be significant, but there's a lesson here with Temperance and the Seven of Wands. Clarify the lesson. Yeah, you also, yeah, the body, you're not taking care of yourself properly. And that's changing. You have 777. Oh, there is a massive lesson in regards to karma, karmic justice, and an ego death that you're experiencing. Or this is, your energy isn't here, so it's someone on behalf of you. You could be calling karmic justice and that shit is working like wildfire. Fuck, I feel like I gotta sneeze. What else for this? Yeah, clarity. Clarity. You see the scales in his hand? Karma. Calling it in. I hear Pop Smoke. I don't know. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, transformation in reverse. Your ancestors are also taking the initiative where you, like, especially if you're the type you give them permission to go. They ain't waiting on your ass no more. That's what I hear. It's go time. Yeah. Literally. Something I hear it's time to get to the next level already. And it's time for people to pay their debts. I just feel sick all of a sudden. What the fuck? Are y'all okay? I love you. Change. Offering in reverse stability. There's nothing more that you need to sacrifice to gain, Taurus. All you're being asked to do is really, truly pour into yourself. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your soul. Work out. Read. Meditate. Sound baths. Affirmations. Be consistent with your holistic rituals and all will be well. Truly. I hear that's the elixir for you. Literally, unconditional love, the blueprint. That is the fucking elixir for you. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. All right, let's get the advice. I love that. That was a perfect way to end. Damn, justice is being served on your behalf. All right, what's the advice for Taurus throughout this transit? You have beneath the surface what's really driving you, true motives, breaking free. Again, looking at the roots, the foundations. All right, we'll take everything we felt on the floor. You have cosmic ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. You have the well maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion is what's coming to you and what you're currently developing. Then you have follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. So the stream was the elixir that I gave to you. Anything else? Any final message for Taurus? That is all. That's all, folks. Bugs Bunny. Yeah, for a lot of you, the worst is truly over. Especially if you know you've paid your karmic debt and you've been just doing your best to be on the up and up. But I love you. God bless you. I'll see y'all on Venus Day. Happy Jupiter Day, Aries. We're going to a new day together. You're the only sign I'm doing on this Thursday. Hi, Aries. It is now officially East Coast time. It's 12:02 a.m. Thursday, July 31st. Go back to January 31st, 2025. What happened? All right, last but not least, I'm ready to go to bed. Oh, let me put my food in the oven. Okay. Taurus. Oh, shit. Sorry, Aries. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Aries. How you feeling, Aries? All these damn planets in your signs. You feeling the rebirth? You feeling the snake shedding the old? Aries. Chiron retrograde in Aries for Aries, please. So you could feel a lot of pressure at this time. You could feel like there's a lot on your plate, more than you can bear, which is, if it's on your plate, you can bear it. Some of you could be struggling with time management, or like definitely struggling with work and play. A lot of you work a lot and you don't play enough. And Chiron retrograde is saying playing is healing. So you're about to be dragged out the house a little bit more, okay? Yeah, all of your heart chakra cards are in reverse, babe. I don't like that. But no, this is feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated. Some of you are learning how to delegate throughout this transit as well, knowing when to know, when enough is on your plate, when to say no, when to say yes. Some of you are learning how to do things in balance and moderation, or just live life in balance and moderation. And I do feel like a lot of your imbalances are being highlighted, which makes sense because your opposite is Libra. But yeah, the imbalances in your life are being highlighted for you to balance out. And it's like the more that you try to gain structure, yeah, the Ace of Cups, the more that you feel like things are out of your control. Yeah, Queen of Coins. You're heavily focused on the bag though. And collaborations, building with others, connecting with community. But you're distrustful at the same time. So it's interesting. The Chiron retrograde is pointing out the energy that you put out in the universe when it comes to your manifesting. Yeah, when it comes to you manifesting and then following up by doubts and distrust and overthinking it and all of that. There's a need to get back into self-care rituals, or to create a ritual for yourself that helps calm and balance the mind, body, spirit, and soul. I hear the Merkaba. Something about Merkaba activation when it comes to healing. I know some people pronounce it Merkaba. I pronounce it Merkaba. You could be, your sixth sense could be heightening throughout this transit. So you have the Devil in reverse, Eight of Cups. You're walking away from everything that serves your lowest self, okay? Period. Everything. I hear, this girl is on fire. I don't know what is Alicia Keys? April 27th. She's a Taurus? Interesting. Aries. Yeah, anything that stresses you out, you're cutting it off. If it's feeding your lower self, you're cutting it off. If it's disrupting the foundations that you're building for yourself, you're cutting it off. If it's questionable, you're cutting it off. I don't know. You're very no nonsense. But it's also a reflection of your frustration as well, because you feel overwhelmed. Yeah, the star. But I'm getting, it's okay to shut out the outside world to get you together. But again, you're trying to balance it all, when really it's just I hear Heather Headley, me time, that like that's truly what's needed right now for you to get into your healing bag and walk away from whatever is contributing to the chaos in your life and move towards something new. Here to tell you something good. Let's see. What can I tell them that's good? The World and the Hermit. Literally a solo journey. So the telling you something good part is, if you choose to go into this hermit mode, go into this period of solitude throughout this transit, and really focus on building you up, you know, healing the heartbreak, feeling the feels, screaming through it, talking through it, whatever the case may be. Like, there's a particular journey you need to go on alone. Once you complete that cycle alone, 10 of Cups, or you've been on a journey for quite some time alone, and now someone else is about to come in and pour into you the way that you've been pouring into yourself as well as everyone else, however it fits. Or it's like, you know, I don't know, some of you have a really, really big heart, and the energy that you receive is unmatched, but it's about to be matched. It's what it's giving. I hear I'm rich, bitch. I'm a rich timer. Yeah, the High Priestess. Also, you're about to be sought out for guidance. People trust your judgment. People trust your gifts, your knowledge. Yeah, you think people don't, because there's been a lack of investment, but that's about to change. Yeah, you see how the star is looking at temperance? What's being poured out is being poured back into you in a divine equilibrium. Okay, that's it. That got chaotic. Let's refill. Sorry. My brain is shutting down, down. It's okay, I'll be asleep by 1 a.m. for sure. We're almost done. 9 of Cups. If you're saying 999, you're about to walk into a brand new door of wish fulfillment. Like I'm seeing 999 and 000. Clarify the 5 of Coins. If you've been struggling financially, stay focused. Keep having courage. That's about to change. Something about the next 5 months, your finances are changing. You're going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups. Or this could be the next 8 months. There's a need to save your money. Yeah, for sure. Save your money, protect your investments, protect your finances, hold back on impulsive spending. If you lost a bag, you're about to get it back. If you lost a bag, you're about to get that bag back. Don't fuck it up, okay? Okay. Yeah, the Chariot. Protect it, nourish it like you would want someone to protect you and nourish it. Spend it wisely. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, 9 of Swords reverse. A lot of problems are about to be removed, spiritually and financially. This is very spiritual for you, Aries. Hold on. You could be seeing 12-12 throughout this transit. You have closing door completion in reverse. Reconciliations in reverse. So throughout this transit, there are a lot of people that want to come back into your auric field, your energy, your life. Again, you have a big heart, so you could be tempted to say yes. You know, time has passed, wounds are healed. Yeah, the courage to step into life. I hear the courage to turn the other cheek. To say no versus yes. The courage to break some hearts, to hurt some feelings. You don't like to break hearts. You don't like to hurt feelings, but connectivity is in reverse. It's over. It's done. You're being asked to affirm that, yeah, falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. There could be someone, you could be very tempted to re-entertain shit from the past. That is a fall from grace. Don't do it. If you've opened the door, close it. Yeah. Choices and their consequences, adaptability. Yeah, remember why you left certain shit alone. And even if people have changed, you know, and they may have changed, it doesn't mean the cycle needs to be re-entertained. It just is what it is. There's so many other experiences to have. When it comes to what you're meant to do in this life, it's already been revealed to you. You just need to take action and stay consistent. Literally, you've already been told what to do. Revelation in reverse. Dream thief, refusal of the call. You just need to take action and do it. Honey, the cards are just affirming the channel. Yeah, mini mask, the authentic self. You've been planned. You've been planned. And all of these planets in your sign is saying it's time to get to work, okay? It's time to get to work. It's time to get in your community, all right? That's, I don't know who, I think it was Aquarius. I was saying connecting with the community is how they heal. It applies to you too. The first house, I feel like you're a representation. I mean, you're the first house of the zodiac. Yeah, you know, the universe is your partner. Today could be significant because it's the 31st. And you're the only sign I'm doing today on the 31st. Yeah, limitless possibility. You can make a major life-changing decision today. Because between 31 and 51 is 20, judgment. You could be going on a specific detox or fast between August 1st and September 13th. Let me see how long. That's very interesting because September 13th is on a Saturday. So that is a line. That is what? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. That's 42 days, 43 days. Anything else? Or if not, if it's not a fast, that's a very fruitful time for you. You have lost compass in reverse. Getting back to integrity. Here, promised by jagged edge. Very interesting. Getting back to integrity is in reverse, but needing direction is upright. 35, 36. Judgment. That's from the 8 to the 9. One more with this energy, please. For Aries. New beginnings. What's the block? Choices and their consequences. This is refusing to change something. Refusing. refusing to shift the status quo, choosing to stick to a certain something. It's giving narrative. Okay, so this is in regards to your community, people around you. Again, something about that closing door completion, the past. Pay attention to what's being revealed about people in your community around you. You may think that there are certain situations can be worked out, but that's not true. With new beginnings being in reverse, no. There are people around you that leave you in conflict and stress and not knowing where you stand. Cut them motherfuckers off, okay? Yeah, the courage to step into life and align with people that don't play about you, will never play about you, and will never question you, you know, despite the circumstances. What else with this needing direction? Yeah, trust yourself, trust your decision making, trust your gifts where you're being led. I gotta be mindful of manipulation, you manipulating others, others manipulating you. Yeah, and we're ending with this card, the courage to step into life. So for you to be in divine alignment, you need to not be afraid to live. You've been afraid to truly live, explore, see what's out there. For some of you, you know, it's like you don't go out at night. You're very strict. Release that. Yeah, you have gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Your purpose has already been revealed to you. Just keep building on it. You will see it grow. What are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. I do feel like you're being called to fast, detox. It's going to pay off like shit, I'm telling you. Anything else? You have making waves, momentum is building, it's your time, achievement. And Atlantis is in reverse. Keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. You shift out of alignment because you started focusing on the wrong things. And you kind of, you know, the body has been absorbing toxic foods, toxic drinks, and all of that. So a full detox, or that 43-day detox will really help you shift, heal. Something about cellular healing. And we're ending with Mother of the Salt Waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. And then the ripple effect, part of something bigger, the details are taken care of. Spirit just wants you to put in the action consistently, okay? And then on the bottom, we are finally ending with the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. You are favored, okay? Okay. I love you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of this month of July, baby. I'm about to eat, go to sleep. And I will see you guys on the 1st, on Venus Day. Bye.